Hello everyone, and welcome to Arcane Focus D&D for Magic and Mostead Reconstruction, Part 2. I'm your DM Mike, and joined with me are my amazing players. Say hi everyone!
Hello.
You're a typical.
We're back. I'm joined with my amazing players. We have Amber.
Hey.
Steve.
I'm tired. You're a towel.
Temple.
Hello.
Nick.
Hello.
And Titan.
Howdy.
Oh boy, we are entering in part 2 of our two-part story, jumping back to our Campaign 1 characters, as we are rejoining with Savannah Skrilla, Vera Arcane, and Rolly Barnwell, as well as joined by their 2 employees from the Books and Brew, Easel and Solandra, Maxima. But before we actually get into what just occurred in part 1, thank you for joining us today. We'll be jumping back into our Campaign 2 characters starting next week and going back into Vintier. So thank you for coming with us for this little excursion and sort of skirting around to this little story we wanted to tell and tie up some loose ends. But with all of that said and done, are you guys ready for a quick recap?
Yeah.
Years from the fall of Queen Evergrey, we learn that Savannah had created a new organization and has been expanding on not only her own guild, I should actually say guilds, plural, as the Raven's Kiss does count, but also expanding her family with 2 rambunctious cubs and with Roman as her partner. We see the release of that Evergrey distraction from Rolly, as glimpses of him are seen training with his son, both using sword from his father and magic from Rolly's wife, Gina Lee. And finally, we peek into the life of Vera as her family has grown with triplets and a young one, feeling the connection between the youngest and the Dawn father, Pelor, and witnessing a little bit of our Pelor's champion's duties, sitting upon a mountaintop. Time passes as we shift over to the Books and Brew, where Solandra, Maxima, a tall ASMR woman with a golden shadow, the worshiper of the stars and sun, whose current sun quests have left her here within the Books and Brew, and Easel, a purple, spindly hex blood man hunched over with what's it called? Sort of, what did I put? Oh, blackened fingertips. That's what I put here. Blackened fingertips and branch-like horns. A healer in training, and certainly more on the bookish side than the people person here in the Books and Brew. With Moscow and Ellie behind the bar, drinks are served, food is provided. However, visions sway, as some of our heroes were able to push the arcane effects from the drinks given as Vargo, black-skinned tiefling, skin like the night, now sporting gold and metallic horns as part of body replacements, as well as sort of bit of the jaw and eye replaced with sort of almost archaic mechanical means and sort of prosthetics. Grabs Moscow during everyone's sort of swayed drunkenness, and daring our heroes to follow, as he wants to ruin their lives as much as they've ruined his. After coming to, with the use of a very old healing potion, the party learned that Vargo left a mirror bite. And with a quick teleportation spell from Easel, our party was quickly attacked by these ice-covered metallic constructs filled with liquid hot magma within their bellies. And a humanoid frost-emitting automaton. Our party, out of the freezing water, currently as the fight has ended, quickly warming themselves up around Soul's campfire, stand at the entrance of Mirror Bite, currently collecting themselves. Is there anything you'd like to do as you are starting to warm up with the Arcane Fire summoned?
I have my starry form up for another like 9.5 minutes, and that gives me boosts to big boost to every healing spell. So I've used 2 level 1 cure wounds on myself, and I'm back at max. Anybody else want to take advantage while I have that up?
Please.
Okay, how much you need? I'll do the math and we'll see what makes sense.
Not too much. 32 is what I'm missing.
32. All right, so let's do another one.
Can I
Other
get in
people
on
can
that?
do others. Yeah, sure. So, like, yeah, she has like a constellation of a chalice, like a golden chalice, like glowing at her joints. And then as she's like pouring out healing energy from cure wounds, it's like being amplified by this chalice to be like way more than it would otherwise be.
Yeah. Like a small stream of liquid going into the chalice constellation, now overflowing through your palms.
I don't
That's
need to. I don't need too
33 for our wizard. Sorry.
Thank you.
33?
I was like, how much did I get hit? I think I only got hit
Yeah.
25.
Yeah, I don't need too much. Just 100. That's all.
You-
It's not that much.
You need
If I
100?
It's not that
Form a
much.
line and
It's fine. It's fine.
Just looking at
You're doing
Rolly, just
Duck, duck,
If I
goose.
can get anywhere between 30 and 50, I'll be fine.
okay, so I'll do a level 2 and let's see what that gives us.
Take the barb. Do you want me to call the bond now or later? Because it's up for an hour, so I'm just gonna burn a spell to up it again when we get closer.
Are you talking to me?
No, I'm talking to Mike.
No.
Oh, you have it for an hour, correct?
Mm-hmm.
I mean, you just activated it when you landed here, correct?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, when we got into initiative, I used it as an action.
Okay, yeah. I mean, that probably means you still have like 55 minutes
Okay.
left of it.
Miss Savannah, that is 50 exactly. HP.
Thank you, Soul.
Mm-hmm. Keep doing the math. All right, Rolly needs 100.
Shit, man.
It's a tiny amount. It's not that much. It's just,
What's your
it's but to
HP full now?
scratch.
I could attempt to make you a healing potion.
We're good. You need to eat.
Wait, you can do. Wait, hold on. You can do this.
I'm in the background going like this.
I'm still
Wait. Let's hear him out. You could do this.
I'm practicing.
Show me what you got.
Oh, okay.
Hmm.
And I'm gonna start working with my poisoners kit.
Dude, don't be concerned. No pressure or anything. This isn't going on your review at all.
Oh,
This works because I was gonna use heal. So anything you do to him, if it goes wrong, I can just undo it
No.
as a
Well-
like free bonus of the spell heal.
Well, Easel, if you want to test out your potion now be the time to do it.
I would
feel
I would love to. Okay.
Just in the meta conversation, if something goes wrong and you can undo it, would I know you undid it?
If it's blindness, deafness, any disease, I guess it's not poison specifically with heal. Hopefully it's not just poison.
Perhaps this is something we could work on at a later date. It will take me a while
Alright.
to sprint
I was
it
gonna say,
through
yeah.
anyway.
You were also just partying. I find it hard to believe you have like your kit with you, because you were just enjoying some drinks.
Well,
If
know.
you know, we can always roll. We could roll a d20 to see if maybe you
No,
had.
I mean I won't be using it.
All right.
So
Can I spam
no
worries.
Aura Vitality for Rolly and I?
Okay. Yeah. If you want to share resources, so that way Soul isn't the only one healing.
Yeah.
Rolly reaches into his shirt and pulls out a tiny little scrapbook and starts writing in it.
Oh no. The list is back.
Aw, man. You can't put them on the list. They work for us.
Hey, you don't know what I wrote.
What list?
So
Probably
Rolly
a
likes
list
to
of good employees, right?
You don't know what I
Yeah.
Whoa.
This is you did say this was part of our like evaluation, so maybe he's making notes for that.
I
don't know what I wrote.
Very perceived. Just gonna step away.
I'm gonna say you guys go ahead and spend some spell slots and get some health
Yeah.
back. I'll say that can be done behind the scenes and just call out how much people are healing by.
Yeah.
Yeah, let
but
me
if-
know if Rolly needs more after the aura of vitality or not.
Yeah, we can say definitely that will last during the sort of prep moment.
Stay
but
there
more-
for a minute.
But yeah, while that's happening, you hear sort of off the side, sort of the sound of bootsteps in snow crunching through. and a reminder what the entrance to Mirabite looks like. It's less of like a constructed wall that surrounds Mirabite, especially on this. It's definitely coastal. So right now you guys are coming from inland. It's like this black boulders and rock. They're like almost sheared due to the wind. They have clumps of snow on top that sort of surround, and there is an opening built in that sort of goes down into the actual city as you're currently on higher elevation. And you can hear as Bootstep moves in, and you see that there is this warm covered like fur hood, cloak, and sort of blanket over this woman. Sort of more human features, blonde hair pulled back. She currently is holding like a basket and going, "Hey, come in, quick! Is there more monsters out there like this?"
I'm gonna cast Mage Armor on myself.
Hold on, I just finished healing, so insight check.
No, we can do that in the. This is like after the whole healing thing.
Oh,
I'm just
okay.
moving the story along, so we don't have to wait for numbers to be thrown.
68 really, or
I
anybody
caught-
that's in that aura.
I cautiously tail out to her. I'm all like, I think we're okay. Where are you coming from?
I live in Mirabite. I was about to head out to gather supplies, and then I heard some commotion, and I saw you all fighting some godless creatures made of ice and rock.
Well, I mean, those creatures are done.
Is there any more?
I genuinely could not say. The best I can say is keep your guard up.
Okay. Well, in case there is more, you should hurry inside.
By chance, did you see a man run through and I described Vargo to her?
Sorry, love, especially out in the winter. It's deathly cold to be outside. You sort of spend less time outside. Some strange happenings, though.
Strange how so?
Oh, my husband said there were some strange lights happening from the cliffside near the ocean.
Has it been ongoing for a long time?
Yeah, for maybe a month or so. But the domain informed us that we're not supposed to go there. He says it's dangerous.
That sounds right. I take out 5 pieces of gold and I walk to her and put it into her hand. Thank you. That was actually really helpful.
Of course. Goodness. And sort of looks at some of the party members who don't look like they are dressed for warmth. And just sort of reaches into her bag and pulls like some mittens, the only thing she has like that could help. And she goes, "Not much, but stay warm. It's cold. It's winter."
I appreciate that.
Are they cursed mittens?
I rolled 22 insight.
Oh, would you roll for insight?
Oh wait, 23.
23? Yeah, you see that the basket she's carrying, it's less of like a wicker basket, more like that basket that folds, so it can hold objects that are a bit longer than the actual basket is. It is empty. She informed that she was going to get some firewood, and it seems like that basket would be used as such. She's dressed heavily, definitely sort of like a bit more elderly. Doesn't look like she can really put up a fight, or it doesn't seem like there's any ill intent from her.
Okay.
Who wants mittens?
Good.
Don't all jump at once.
I got gauntlets. We're good.
She sees you
I
take.
got a bonfire in anywhere I go. The lady should probably keep her mittens.
Unless Rolly wants them. Well, it's just butt ass naked out here in this.
I kind of told him, I'm like, it's kind of insulting to give a gift back down here, so you might want to take them.
My rage keeps me warm.
Oh, Lord.
She sees you takes the mittens and goes, "It's all I can offer. I'm sorry that Mirabite has little to provide, but some good news though. I heard about some local investments. Apparently, people want to build some sort of garment shop here. So,
Well, that is good news. Hopefully, they'll provide you guys with more warmth.
it'd be grand. We can maybe be the next Celia.
Maybe.
Think of the mittens.
I put on the mittens because I'm just shaking my head.
You're
across
the
my
furry
body.
one that's got the mittens.
She,
I'm looking around for firewood for her so she doesn't have to go out and get it.
yeah, I mean, easy to, like, you guys were near patches of sort of brush, and you're strong enough to, like, snap a few of that and sort of give it to her. She doesn't feel comfortable rushing out into the snow, especially after seeing those monsters and what you fought. Takes it and sort of walks ahead of you, heading back.
I'm assuming nothing happened after I put on the mittens.
No.
You're itchy.
So
They're
I just
nice.
look at the party, just like
Are they comfortable?
they feel comfortable
Well, that's something.
and they do feel warm. These are lovely.
I'm assuming you guys follow behind, and let's give a description of where you're at. So welcome everyone to Mirabite, a snow-covered rocky city that presses itself against the freezing ocean of the west. Strong icy winds crest across each of your faces right now, sort of giving a bit of blush on your cheeks and noses. You can see off to the north, as you enter in from, or coming from the east to the west. To the north within the city, you can see that there is the large temple of the Storm Lord, one of the gods that is mainly worshipped here. But you all, at least our three griffins, know that further west, towards the shores where the cliff sides are, is the hidden and well known now, at least the dangerous Blake Twins laboratory. It's currently still nighttime, so thank your stars, or at least for Soul, thank your stars, that you are getting a bunch of starlight here, reflecting off not only the ocean to the west, but also on the snow across the floor here, sort of giving this nice glow above. There are numerous shops that a lot of them don't look opened. Seems like they're closed for the evening. Occasionally you'll see that there's like a corner, like an inn or other sort of stay home where there's something lit. You see candlelight. And because of the difference in temperature, all of the windows that do have warmth in them are like foggy because of the difference in temperature. But to our players, what would you like to do?
I'll start heading towards the lab.
No, just go straight there.
Find
I will-
somewhere warm.
Yeah, I'll use my until the 10 minutes run out. I use the flying ability of my dragon star form to hover above the ground to avoid the snow. And like every 60 feet or whatever, I create bonfire again. So we're approaching a bonfire, getting warmed by the bonfire, leaving it behind, and then I'm creating another one.
It's such a cool visual.
I'm still hovering, I forgot, because of Moscow's potion for 9 minutes.
And then Rolly, I put in the chat, but 29 more HP. If you need that, I will mark that spell slot down. All right.
It is about you. It is about you.
Ah, yes. Okay, good.
Subtlety is just not this group's specialty, is it?
What do
What's
you
that?
mean?
What does that mean?
No,
What's the
dude.
subtlety?
Remember when we were in
Hovering
this?
bodies, bonfires. What does it say? Every 10
60
feet.
60 feet. I'm not crazy. Yeah.
Let's not pretend they don't know we're coming. Like, when did they ever not know we were coming?
Yeah, but this is just like a welcoming parade that we're going there.
They took Moscow. They gave us bait.
And they did it in style. So I think we must respond in kind.
I have a question because our three griffins know at least a little bit about Vargo's strategies and sort of tactics. But what goes through our new hires' minds? You're currently being told you're heading towards sort of like an ocean-facing cliff laboratory, sort of deep within the rocks and underneath the city. What's going through your mind?
Well, I put it in the chat after we played last time, but Salandra is at least 50% sure that her sun quest has guided her here to do this specifically, and quite possibly to sacrifice herself to make sure none of the 3 griffins come to grievous harm. So she's pretty excited about that and very ready to do that. That's, she's doing the healing. She's gonna make sure that she throws herself into anything as needed. She's excited to finally understand why she has been here for, I think we established, like more than a year.
Yeah. What about you, Zil?
Easel's more under the impression this is a test, start to finish. He's being evaluated the whole time by all 3 of them. This will determine whether or not he gets to stay. Perhaps he is just an additional able body. Perhaps one that could be discarded if needed at their leisure. And he's fine with this. Mostly just at the beck and call of the 3 griffins, because otherwise, where else is he going to live and eat and be paid? So, it's all on the line here. But also, he's very curious about the lab. He wants to learn.
The sound of 5 pairs, or actually no, 3 pairs for now. Eventually the timer does stop and both Sol and Vera have to land onto the snow.
So cold.
You start to see that the snow starts to recede as the strength of the wind coming from the west side of the ocean is blowing a lot of the sort of fallen snow onto the actual inland, and you're sort of stepping on rock that is slightly frozen, so it's definitely a bit sort of a rough terrain where you have to sort of go slow. You don't want to go down a slope and fall into the ocean, hit rocks. So everyone's sort of grabbing onto the walls and sort of going down as you're currently going down a curve that starts to descend. Both Rolly, Savannah, and Vera retreading old steps and old memories of fighting a amalgamation creature of shark and octopus, flipping switches, going underwater tunnels, and finding, where there are like cages and people were kept there, where you found Igno, and also sort of the monsters you fought to collect another sliver. Old adventures start to flood the brain as you go down, and eventually the descent leads far enough where you start to see it curves. It curves inside into this like large, gaping, about like 10-foot wide entrance that goes deeper underneath Mirabite. You can see that there are clear signs of like wooden planks that were nailed into the sides of this cavern wall and built in a way where they were trying to secure this entrance and barred anyone from entering. You can see that there is the symbol of the domain guard that says like warning, do not pass, restricted, things like that. It's telling people not to go in here. There is a clear smash and hole, like a crack in the middle of this entrance. Eventually you sort of shiver a little bit as water and waves hit this cliffside, spray upwards, and your back, as you're currently staring into the entrance, gets a little wet, and a little bit of water trickles down your feet and goes deep into the actual cavern. See, I know... Actually, Rolly, I think you do have dark vision now. I think everyone here does have some particular dark vision. About 60 feet in, past the wooden blockade that's now smashed, you see that there are 2 armored individuals currently pressed against the sides of the cavern, heads slumped, weapons fallen to their side, and a clear domain crest on their chest.
I'm gonna tell the party, heads up. Guard up. Heads up, guard up.
Can Felix
Can
check
I
for traps?
investigate the doorway before we actually try to walk in?
Yes,
Yeah.
roll me investigation check.
Can I investigate the people slumped over?
May I also investigate the slumped over people?
Sure.
I don't know if I want to walk in before I hit the investigated people.
You have a D4 to your Sev. I'll tap Rolly and give guidance.
Okay.
With the D4, that's going to be 27.
Okay. I will allow for Rolly and Easel, since you're looking at sort of humanoids. If you'd like to just investigate, you can, or if you'd like to make a medicine check, you can get a bit more information. So I apologize. I was trying to get that out. Savannah, would you roll?
27 with the D4.
27 with a D4. It looks. I think you start to look at the floor a little bit, and there seems to be like scrapes of metal heading inwards into the actual blockade that's been smashed. Looking at some of the splintered wood, it definitely it's been weather worn because it's facing towards the ocean. But something metallic broke through this. You can see that like there's a clear cut.
Okay. I cautiously walk through the hole.
Okay. Let's go ahead and go to Easel and Rolly. What'd you guys roll? And what was the total and what did you roll for?
I rolled a 18 for medicine.
And I rolled a 13 for medicine.
All right. I'll go with what Easel sees, and then Rolly, you can expand on it from your knowledge. Easel, you start to look at some of these bodies and sort of tilting their head up. And the moment you do that, you see that there is a perfect circle in their throat that goes. It's like a cone, like someone shoved a cone through the neck, because the hole is enlarged near the front of the neck and starts to get smaller and smaller the further it gets back. And as you start to move the hand and arms, you see that there are several others sort of like near the lungs, near the heart. And Rolly, as you sort of seeing Easel start to move the hands and neck, your knowledge in combat, you have plenty of years underneath your belt and plenty of time to train and understand it. It's like almost like something spear-like was shoved with a lot of force.
I'm gonna relay that to Easel and say, looks like our
Technical issues. Sorry, Rolly. What were you going to say?
After that quick time pause, just spears.
Yeah, spears.
Spears.
Really? How can you tell? I'm pulling out like my pocket notebook and small pencil.
Look at the entry room. You notice how big it is.
Yes, I did find that curious.
Yes. Now, if this is a crime scene and there's an active investigation happening, don't do this. But if it's something like this and you got no one to answer to, you can pry a little further and get more information. So I actually take my fingers and I lodge them in the hole, and I start expanding. So I can see, and you see how the wound gets narrower and narrower the deeper it goes.
Yes, I did.
That is something reminiscent of a spear. Remember a spear. Look at its edge.
Yes, I did.
Look at its shape. It
Just-
seems that these unfortunate fellows were the victims of a spear.
Would you like never mind. And I'm just gonna keep scribbling.
But Savannah, you're leading in
Hey.
as you step in from beyond that.
I guess
Vera,
I'll walk
Soul, are you
to the
following?
body.
Yeah.
Okay, and you're walking to the body.
Cautiously, I'll just walk through, and I guess I head towards the body.
There are two bodies here, sort of slumped onto the edge. What is your intent with the body?
I mean, since Izo and Rolly confirmed they're dead, might as well loot it.
I could. Never mind.
Savannah,
Izo?
really?
What do you mean, really?
After
This
all
surprises
these
you?
years?
After all these years?
Yeah. They're dead. Leave
And?
them be.
Opportunity is opportunity.
Have you no respect for the dead?
I never said I didn't. disrespect them.
So you
This kinda
loot their
is that,
final
though.
belongings in death?
Hey, there might be a key. There might be something useful. It might
We
be
could
gold.
always,
Then why are you taking all that other stuff? What's with
Well,
the forks?
Actually, I have to wait to the end to tell me about if there is other stuff.
What was
My
that, Easel?
kids like forks.
he continuously starts trying to speak up and then stopping himself, like he's really debating whether or not to say something out loud. I think
Hey,
eventually we could always ask them what happened.
I just kind of look at Iswa and I'm like, that's such a Vera response. We could ask him what happened. We've done that before.
Perhaps ask permission before taking things off of their corpses.
I kind of slump.
We absolutely do. They are dead. I don't.
Broly, get the book.
Do you have speak to dead? Is that what you're trying to say?
I do. I prefer to call it. I prefer to refer to it as speak to spirit. To the living spirit.
Just cast it already!
I will cast
Holy-
speak with death.
Be nice.
How does it look when you imbue the bodies with the ability to speak back?
I think this one is a little bit different from the teleport spell, where I kind of. This one requires an incense, so I'll pull that out of my pack of things and light it, and just kind of like dust the smoke over the front of it, and then tap the burning end to each eye, and kind of pulling back while muttering these arcane words, and then waiting for the eyes to open.
Incense smoke just sort of drift near the eyes. And as you finish the incantation, through the tear ducts, the smoke disappears. And for a moment, there's a silent pause, and then... and you just see the incense that it currently is just sitting in the throat. And just stares.
Just a moment, and I'll turn to the rest of the party. Any questions?
Ask them how they died, or who attacked them.
Which
It might
of
be the
those-
same question.
How
They
they
might
died
tell
is
you.
a better answer.
Yeah.
Could you perhaps tell us, how have you become deceased?
By the hand. Tiefling. Blackened skin. Golden hearts.
Are there any traps ahead that you are aware of?
Domain crown. Barred entry. There should be none.
I have 3 more.
Ask them what they were doing up here. If they were just guarding, or...
What were you doing here at the time of your death?
To ask to God.
I mean, obvious question, scarred what?
Yeah.
I would presume this
The
entrance,
entrance.
but I could ask. What were you guarding?
Reports of dangerous machinery and Arcane. Asked by Crown to barred entry.
One final question?
I think it's only fair to ask him what his name is so that we may pass that along to the superiors and possibly his family.
They have dog tags on them.
Yeah, I mean, domain's less like a standard military dog tag, and it's more like underneath the armor. There is sort of like a metallic disc you can pull out.
Okay. I'll wait.
What are the names of yourself and your partner here?
Partner, his name Fetch. I am Percy.
That is all I have to ask you.
It releases the incense as you see it drift from the eyes and throat. His body slumps back down.
Can I loot the body now?
By all means.
Savannah, you have an amazing passive investigation. I'm not going to make you roll for this. They are holding they're holding a solid amount, like a month's worth of pay, because they are living here and they are getting paid sort of at a sort of chunks. So on each of their persons, they have about 80 gold each.
Just the gold? Anything else?
Nothing. I mean, some weaponry, armor, things of nature, but nothing of great importance.
I'll take their name tags and I'll actually hand them to. I don't remember who said it. Vera Rowley. I'll hand them to Vera and
I'll
says like we
take it.
can't send it to the family.
I'll put them away. And I think I'm not gonna do the spell last rites, but she's gonna do last rites basically on them.
Does Rolly see Savannah find the money?
I'm sure going through pockets, you can see that bag opens and there's money.
Hey, Savannah, you should give that money to their families.
Who said I wasn't?
Who said you were?
Further in we go.
Mm-hmm.
I think Vera's gonna stop Sav for a second, not what you're doing, and just look at you and you think Ignol's journal's still in here.
I
The
had
one he
that
lost.
same thought. I actually had that same thought. What's possible? We never found it the first time.
As you start to go further into this cavern, it's not straight. It definitely sort of weaves a little bit deeper east, going underground. And it comes to a point where the moon and starlight do not reach a certain point where now you are walking in complete darkness. Those with dark vision, yes, you can see well in low-lit situations, but complete darkness is another situation. Do you have anything to solve an illumination problem?
I can do light. I probably do light without thinking about it. If it gets that dark.
Perfect.
Just make sunlight in my hand.
Good job, Soul.
The water from the
No
ocean
trouble.
occasionally reaches the entrance, and a small bit of salt water washes down the natural stone floor, following your footsteps, curving corners, and eventually you find, at least to our three griffins, that once large cavern with several entrances that go underwater in these like underwater tunnels. There is that old bridge that you once had to cross to sort of solve a bit of a puzzle to progress forward. That bridge has been weather-worn and has snapped. And besides, you don't believe anything's been changed since now. Except for the fact that it looks like the room, while it once was large, has shrunk in size as there are loose boulders and rocks that have covered some of the entrances and exits. All five of you collectively look down at the current stone platform you're standing on and start to trace sort of left using the light from Soul. And there is this about 15-foot wide hole in stone that you're currently standing on this platform that is just filled with water.
Flashbacks in my head of the place. So if I remember right, we have to swim through that.
If you give me 10 minutes, I could make it that easier for us to breathe.
That'll work.
I look at Vera because I know we're on a time limit.
If he does anything to hurt Moscow, he will be worse than dead when I'm done with him. Take the 10 minutes.
I will do so. To cast water breathing. On up to 10 willing creatures, so all 5 of us.
And now you all stand at that large entrance. Just the water slowly shifts a little bit from howling wind that's slowly making its way in there or something else. It is 15 foot wide. So we can have 3 people in front. That is totally fine. But just for the sake of clarity, what is our marching order?
Knuckles with me.
Veer and...
I think we sync the fastest, big guy.
Well, if it isn't Sonic and Knuckles in the front, then who's leading? Come on!
It's okay. I'll stay with my employees. I trust them.
Tails, you in the back.
You make the biggest splash, you first.
Even though you can breathe in the water, it is beyond cold. You are surrounded by like tundra frozen salt water and ocean. And it is the dead of winter, so it is sending chills beyond everyone's bones. And while that would be a problem if you were holding your breath because of the arcane usage that Easel's provided, everything feels soupy, almost like air is thicker as you're currently breathing in water. Definitely has like a strange taste of salt. So that everything has a hint of it. Underneath, sort of the work stone passage around you. And you begin to swim. 30 feet. 60 feet. 200 feet. Swimming for quite some time. With the light, I'm assuming, soul you still have reflecting off the stone. And the pathway starts to narrow. Slowly. Eventually, instead of 15 feet, now it's 10. Pathway curves underwater. And from what our parties, or at least Rolly, Savannah, and Very, what you remember is that this pathway continued and then headed up.
Mm-hmm.
And you do see that. It does continue forward, and then you can see like 150 feet beyond, through the reflection of the light spell, it does go up.
Can I have done something while Easel was doing that 10-minute, or no?
Sure.
I was going to say I'd cast Rory's telepathic bond on us, because that's also a ritual for me, so we can talk in each other's heads.
You see to the right, there is a new entrance, a new deviation, something that was never there before. Looks carved and fresh. And that continues on for about 100 feet and then curves like north, and it's hard to tell where that leads to.
I say telepathically, Emma, like, you saw that, right?
Mm-hmm. I'm assuming we're going to the new spot.
That's my gut says. Because if he's now started here and there's something new, that's probably where it's at.
Should have killed that little shit while we had that chance.
I mean, you guys are in the front, so is that where we're going, or stay on the path?
I feel like we should
Smoked
check it out.
owlbear steak.
Rolly. You
What?
hear in your head.
What?
What does owlbear taste like?
Oh my
I'm
god.
gonna walk away.
Rolly.
Let me tell you.
Kidding.
Wait, you guys can hear me?
Yes, I put a spell in our
What?
head. I forget that you blurt out things. You can have a choice whether you want to say it in our head. Don't. Some of those thoughts I don't want to know about.
I'm sorry, it's been a while, okay? I forgot how to use this. I'm hungry, okay? Leave me alone.
That's like a thought that I just assume you have 24/7.
How dare you?
I mean,
Think of other things, okay?
You
I mean, we
ate
haven't had
Leviathan.
owlbear in the bars in quite some time. Thoughts for later.
No, Sven, stop it. My heart can only handle so much. Please. Please. Anyway, you guys go back to do your things. I'm sorry. It's been a while since I've done this.
You're leading the pack. New path, old path.
Just Vera shifts this giant man's shoulders towards the new path. That way, big boy. Swim that way.
Thank you, Knuckles. And I just head on forward.
Because Knuckles exists in this world.
Hey, might I remind you, so does Taco Bell. Hashtag
Yeah.
sponsored.
Do we have that
We don't
on
have
the
time
menu,
to get
right?
into that. We
We have Taco Bell on the menu.
That's a
right? We have
history in the
tacos.
world that I can't.
that is deep lore.
That's a deep cut. Yeah. Swimming through, pulling at the edges of the tunnel to sort of get more distance. Eventually, with the light spell, as now things start to come a little more clear for you all, it continues for about 100 feet, and then it curves right. Or, yeah, in your case, and actually, in your case, you're swimming down it, and it would curve left. So to the left of you, you see it curves, and immediately about like 5 foot past that point, there is this heavy metal stone circular door. There are no handles. There are no indication of like something to knock on. It's just like a blockade. And then to the right of you, you see that there's these looping metal rings that protrude out, that like almost weave in and out of the stone.
Do they look like I don't know what the fuck you call that, but like the wheel you turn to open the door?
No.
Or are they like sideways, like a wheel that's like?
No, it's not even that.
Almost like gears. No.
Mhm.
It's more like the best way to describe it is like tubing that ejects out of the stone and back in the stone, and then goes
Like a
down for a
filter.
few feet, and then out of the stone and back into the stone, goes down 2 feet. And it's like this pattern
Is there
A
stuff
mechanism.
inside?
to the side.
No, is there stuff like in the tubing?
I mean, it's fully metal, so it's
Okay.
not like you can see through it.
Seems like a mechanized door, perhaps.
Hmm.
Does
I mean-
really want to smash, or we want to do this a little more quietly?
Maybe with a side of everything gravy.
I just
Yeah.
Are there any like slits in the door that I can like peek through?
Roll me an investigation check.
Oh God, I've
Can
not been
I-
rolling well.
guidance. I give
Help
guidance
me,
on whoever's
help
doing
me.
it.
I'm like, can I tell you what, do you want me to do the investigation? Because I have a +9.
I also have a +9 investigation.
Alright.
Let's have you both
I'll-
roll.
All right, well,
There
I
we
give
go.
guidance to Easel.
Thank you.
Sorry. Would you want me to just smash through the door? I have like.
Wait,
a
no,
+10.
no, you just keep talking about Owlbear for now. 1 second.
24.
What is guidance?
A D4.
D4.
Okay. Okay, that's better. 17 plus 4, 21.
Both over 20. Both work on opposite ends and are starting to look for like, if there's any seams or cracks or something to peer through to see what it is. I'll say, because you're both looking, I think the fact that you both have different skills, different things come to mind. For you, Easel, you start to look at the edging and sort of at the floor of where this circular steel blockade is currently sitting on. There definitely is sign that it's disturbed the floor a lot. So it can be moved or it can be, shifted. And you start to look at the edges, and there are like grooves where this thing sits. This door, or at least this door is meant to slide up and down into the actual stone above. And currently it is fixated down. So you get the sort of properties of the door. Savannah, with sort of a thieves mindset, you start to go with your roll, and you start to look at the top seam, and there definitely are like in underwater. You can see that there are gears and like handles and hooks and wire things. This thing looks trapped.
Oh, great. So, in my head, it's definitely trapped.
And the last thing, because you are looking up, is, and with your roll, Savannah, because I think it was over 25, right?
24.
24.
That's with a D4.
Oh, right. Thank you.
I was like,
Because
hold
you're
on.
bonded.
Hold on.
Plus 3, that is 27.
I almost put us in a situation where I was like,
There
I
you
can't
go.
give this to you, but
You're welcome.
there you go. There is a stone on the ceiling that's somewhat loose, and it's like not super flush with the ceiling, like it's like down.
I'll mage hand to see if I can either pull it out or push it upward.
Yeah, Mage Hand starts to push down with fingertips and doesn't go any further. And as you sort of switch to push it, it slides in, and you immediately hear click, click.
Back up.
Something
Rolly.
is spinning quickly. Rolly, what's on your person?
I mean, what is it on my person? We've got medals galore.
Okay,
We've
that's all I gotta know.
Wait. You sure you want to know about the other things
Nope,
I have?
that's all I need to know.
Wait, because I have magical items.
I'm so
I have
happy you do.
money. I like money.
Soul,
This
anything
sounds
metal on
like
your
a
person?
magnet.
Yeah, I mean, studded leather armor, the moon sickle, and the shield. That I'm
Incredible.
holding, so yeah.
Savannah, anything metal on your person?
I mean, daggers.
Boy, don't even ask me that stupid.
I'm not
of a
asking you
question.
anything. I already know. Easel, anything you have that's metal?
I have a singular dagger, and I think the only other metallic thing on me would be I'm wearing a parapet of proof against poison, which has a silver chain.
You hear something whirling quickly. You look at those metal tubes that are protruding out of the stone and back in, out in the stone, start to give off a faint yellow glow, and then you see electricity starts to shock between them, and everyone with metal on their person sticks to the wall.
Cool. We should ask before we touch
Cool.
buttons.
If you are holding weapons, you can let go, and you can freely move.
It's on my back!
Yep. Also a shield on my back.
I'm gonna try to like move my jacket away from where my dagger was resting to try to like pry it off, and then unclip my necklace so I can.
Did it seem like normal electricity or something magical?
This seems like normal electricity, but it's like it's stuck inside this metal tubing.
All right, because it's what did it. I'm gonna try to hit that rock again and see if it lets us go.
Okay. I will say you can roll me a check with your spell modifier, which I believe is intelligence. So you can roll me an intelligence check to see if your mage hand can pull that stone back down, because right now it is flush.
D4.
Also, DM, can I have a question while she's rolling?
Yes, you can.
Science-wise, this isn't generating any heat, is it?
It's
No.
magnetic, I'm assuming.
Yeah.
Okay.
With D4, dirty 20.
Good.
Dirty 20. Mage hand comes out and is trying to find the seam in the stone slab that you find. 20 is not enough.
God damn it.
Hmm.
Can't find stone, can't find stone.
How close are we to the tubing?
You are against
we
the
perhaps-
tubing. Especially you, Vera. You are affixed to it.
Uh-huh.
You're just like smack.
Fuck me. Alright. Easel's trying to say
Is-
something. What are you trying to say?
Is force perhaps required at this juncture?
I'd say so.
At this point, probably.
I could attempt something.
I told you, we should have just broken down the door!
I'm
I
going to cast Big B's hand.
It's very fitting that Sav touched the button you hear in your head.
What?
Can you believe she actually checked for traps? Can you
She
believe
got better
it?
at that towards the end.
I mean, but still, she did it. And I
Easel,
mean,
what does your Big B's hand look like?
It's going to more look like a reflection of Easel's own hand, which is to say kind of spindly and long, but like the fingers are a little bit longer than his even, and when he curls it into a fist, it kind of almost like coils in on itself like a
Oh.
fern.
It's like a Dr. Seuss character.
Yeah.
Yeah, a little bit.
Hag fingers.
And I would like to see if I can punch the door with my fist, my Bigby's hand.
Or a lift.
Yeah, roll me an attack with Bigby's hand. I think there is an attack roll associated with that stat.
There is. I think it's the clenched fist. Melee spell attack, and then I can do 48 force damage if I hit it.
Go for it.
Oh, that's so much better. Okay, 16 plus 9, whatever that is.
25.
25.
I trust you.
That is the AC of the door.
Oh,
Oh,
okay. And then that's 4d8 force damage. Let's see how this goes. I'm so cautious with rolling today. It's not been going well. Okay. 4d8s. 8, 9, 10, 13. That's 17 points of force damage.
I'm gonna give you two options, and I can't explain on either, but two
Okay.
effects are gonna happen if you choose one or the other. Are you attempting to break down the door, or are you attempting to hit it hard enough where it becomes unaligned with sort of the grooves it's in?
When you say break down, do you
Like
mean
you're trying to
from the edges?
Are you trying?
Or
You're trying
through
to
it?
smash through it, or like you're trying to cause enough force to it where it snaps open, or are you trying to shove it away?
I think I want it open. I want to get through the door.
You can't write. You're stuck to a wall.
Hand curls, makes a fist, and you start to see it clench tightly as the fingertips are rolled around inside the fist. You see that there is... The fist itself is like your size. I think it's fairly large, where enough where it can grapple someone. It cracks open, smashes through the actual metallic surface of it, and you see that there are loose wires inside. This door was also magnetized, and I've said it's been trapped inside this sort of metal caging and tubing. You've released it. Everyone takes...
Shit.
Oh. My bad.
Reaction.
Oh my god.
Yep, reaction.
wait.
Everyone takes 22 points of lightning damage.
Evade?
I don't know how you can, as you're currently affixed to the magnet. But
I'm just gonna assume we reaction each other's.
Yeah, we'll leave
Dodge!
each other.
and just as the electricity ejects the magnetism that no longer has that trapped power, releases you all.
Ugh.
Yeah.
It worked. Well done.
Apologies.
Everybody's hair is all sticking out, all crazy.
The lightning doesn't have the ability to ignite anything, does it?
We're underwater.
You're also
so what is it
underwater.
like at night?
Oh, whoa, that's right. I forgot.
Remember, we're just talking in each other's heads.
Woo! All right, good.
So that was half of, you said 20.
20
11.
Yeah,
you
so
take
22,
11.
yeah, take 11. But there
I'll
is
take my things back.
a large Big B's hand fist size hole in the door now.
Fun.
By the way, is Big B's hand concentration?
It is. I was going to dismiss it anyway.
Oh.
So I'll let it go.
Can do.
All right. Shall we?
With the crackles of electricity running through my body, I dislodge myself from the door. I turn
Gee.
around. Let's just finish the job.
All right. Start to swim one by one through the hole. This new passageway looks clean, like it's been fresh cut. You see that there are clear decisions on how to make this thing, as everything looks built up and sort of enforced. And this pathway only goes about 60 feet. And eventually you see it curves up, and there is the surface of water sitting above you. One by one, breathing air as you're still sort of processing the ability to breathe water, getting out, helping each other pull up. Sort of, you can feel like now the cool wind along your cold body as everything's a bit cold and freezing. Ahead of you, you see that there is this circular dome-like room. And I think, Savannah, you recognize there used to be traps here. You see there is a pressure plate that has been removed. Springs have sort of been released. There are, like, vents on the ceiling around here that look like they once released gas or other sort of dangerous chemical that, like, almost like the vents have been shut. In the middle looks like this stone golem that has cracks on it that's now showing the internal skeleton, which is like this steel automaton. And it looks like it has some wear and tear. And beyond it, there is this door that is slightly ajar. And you can see that it has like steps that actually lead down back into water. But as you stand there, you see the stone golem.
Oh, shit.
The guy turns green. An odd green. And Savannah, something sends a soft shiver through your spine, though already cold. You know the color of this tint of green. Same color of the spectacles, golden rim of a small gnomish man. Same coloration as the... Aye. As efficient as ever, Griffins. You can hear almost like this speaker box voice coming from the automaton. Always exceeding my expectations.
Fuck do you want, Jade Ridge?
I would like data. Nothing more.
Kind of data.
Well, from what I've learned is that Fargo took my gifts and took something else, I believe. Yeah?
Something like that.
I am excited to see the collected data from your fight with him. Though I don't expect him to live. Who knows? He might surprise me.
What are you doing here?
My dear, I'm not here. Speaking to you through one of my creations. But I'm speaking to you as a thanks. Your battle with him will prove very useful to me. And besides, I am proud of what I create. And the beautiful mixture of arcane, living tissue, and metal is something that I'm excited to share. But yes, thank you, Griffins. You may not know it, but your upcoming fight will help the world advance and evolve, and you all shall be its vanguard.
How come I can't see you? And not in front of me, Jade Ridge. I know you're smarter than that.
What do you think Evergrey got her method to avoid divination, as well as divine? It was my creation. Simply on loan to the Mad Queen.
this part of what Rhapsody is?
Was never quite happy with the name. I'm surprised, you know.
Been following you for a while.
Always nice to have an appreciator.
Where's your lapdog?
See the automaton like struggle to move its head as you see bit of electricity shoots out. It seems he's made his way further in. More than likely the tunnel behind me. You have done this world a very good service.
Looks like we're not done yet.
Just as you say that, the eyes lose color.
Perhaps this is a sensitive subject, but would we be open to negotiating with our villain instead of fighting? Anything to spite whatever that was. Perhaps.
That isn't actually what we're fighting today. That's a whole different thing.
It sounded like he wanted combat data, but if we negotiated perhaps instead, we would provide him with nothing.
Jade Rich wants combat data. I think Vargo wants our heads on a platter.
I think what Easel's trying to say is, do you want to negotiate with Vargo?
Yeah. So that's what I'm going to address. So
the men tried to kill us. I don't think there's a negotiation.
Wait. Hear me out.
Twice.
Easel's got
Poorly.
a point. He's got a point. Look. Instead of... Okay. He wants his combat data, right? So why don't we provide him this data? We take off Hornboy's head, and then we go take his head, and we mount it on our mantle.
The data I'm worried about, and she looks at you, Sev, is not good. Last time he did that, it was very much to find out our weaknesses.
I know. I'm well aware of that.
Are any of you perhaps familiar with some of Vargo's weaknesses? Perhaps interpersonal?
He's vain as all hell.
So perhaps he would not want to damage himself?
I think that's why he's pissed at us in the first place, because...
I'm breaking his horns again.
Yeah,
Can't
Rolly
stop
went
me.
to town.
Is he perhaps the type of Vane where he would enjoy an extensive conversation with someone of his own likeness? What I mean to say is, if that is the case, then perhaps I could provide a distraction while you search for your friend, for our friend.
That... In a way, I almost wish you knew what Arthur looked like, just to piss him off, because that would hold his attention. It's his old boss.
I see.
So, Solandra, what's going through your mind?
I'd be disappointed if we didn't just get to fight this guy. I think she's impatient for confrontation, but she's still taking her cues from the three griffins. So she's paying attention and seeing how they react to the different proposals.
I have to say to Issa, I'm like, Issa, don't take this the wrong way, but this has now become deeply personal. It's one thing that he is just this dumb asshole that we dealt with, and he just keeps popping back. He tried to kill us. He took a Moscow, and he tried to hurt pretty much our families too. This runs deep. So we could talk to him. We could use him as a distraction, but I want that man's head on, his head on a platter.
Absolutely, I would love to use his body for my studies.
Have at it.
But for our purposes, perhaps we could do that outside of the visage of that. Again, gesturing to the automaton.
About that, there's nothing good that's gonna come of that. I just don't know what to do about that right now.
I do. I cleave the automaton with my axe.
And you see sparks as the, like, from the shoulder down to the chest is.
And also, that was my idea. I want his head on a platter. And the other guys, too.
Jade Rich is smarter than that. You know that, really.
No shit.
Yeah, but I've never seen a smart guy outrun a... What's I saying again?
I mean,
Are you a
he
roller?
bargained.
Yeah,
against his
yeah,
own
me! We'll go with that. Takes out his
benefactor.
book, write something down, all happily.
I think this
I
is,
don't know.
and to your point, you're about to say, Vera, this feels like
It's a test.
the second time this has happened where something of Jade Rich's creation has been offered just to progress something else.
Yeah, he's using. I say in character, he's using Vargo as means to an end. He doesn't give a shit.
No
He's
shit. And right now I'm just like, no shit. He was like that from day one. How do you think I got into this mess to begin with?
You also, we had a discussion about that. You shouldn't be drinking weird shit that random people give you. We've moved
That's
past
what I
that
don't
since then.
drink weird shit that random people give me as I pull out my mittens.
Young and dumb.
We don't touch levers. We don't drink drinks.
I could drink strange drinks. I quite enjoy that experience. It's yet to go. It's only gone poorly once.
Oh, it went
That was
poorly once,
today.
and that's how he
Today.
got data on her the first time.
But,
Would you like my paraps? I'll offer my necklace toward Savannah.
That is sweet. Not right now. I think
She
we
learned
need
her
to move on,
lessons.
you guys.
Can Felix fill out this chamber?
Actually, that's a good point. I haven't done that in a while.
Or should we go further in and then have him do it? Because I didn't remember how Mike explained the next cavern.
So yeah, so behind the automaton, as all of you are currently discussing this in the middle of the room. Behind the automaton, there is a staircase that leads down back into the water and then out of sight.
Alright, I'm gonna go behind the automaton because I'm assuming at this point it's defunct and try to see if that gives me the biggest spread out of the spores.
Have you shown this to any of your new hires yet?
Nope.
No reason to.
Felix is already hovering because he's been called out already, but this is gonna be a whole new thing.
I think because also all of your minds are tethered together, everyone hears in their mind a response to Savannah going, go to have a look, is understood, can do. As you see this black ink spore entity just sink out of Savannah, rush down her legs, connecting her shadow to the floor, and this thing stretches outwards underwater, coating the floor and ceiling. There is only small pockets that are undeterred by where you guys are currently standing. So you guys are currently not standing on Felix. As Savannah, you reach out and you are your eyes go back as you're currently viewing what Felix can see, and then spores eject back like a tape measure, just. And from that release, you realize that the pathway continues forward underwater for about 40 feet, takes a right, goes on for about 100 feet, and then goes up. And there is a large chamber.
From that information, is the idea of that chamber is kind of where we're heading in the first place? Kind of leading to the original chamber?
No, it looks like it's leading to something larger.
So, yeah, it leads to a larger chamber.
Fun. How long does your water breathing spell work, Easel?
A full 24 hours.
Oh, that's nice.
Should add a plus in your notebook, probably.
Just tell me what to write in my notebook.
Oh, I'm sure I'm in there a couple times. I should have multiple pluses for bringing you back from the dead a couple of times.
I don't seem to recall those. Could you refresh my memory?
I assume you guys continue.
Oh yes. Oh
The
yes.
water. It looks like this once was like a livable hallway. You know, there is no natural curvation of the actual walls and ceiling and floor. It looks like it's tiled, carved out. And you start to swim through the water. And as you do so, it gets colder and colder. You feel like the water almost freezing as you see soft sheets of slivers of ice floating, just being created around you. And only sort of swirling around as you disturb the water with your movement. Eventually, you can see that there is stairs that lead back up. And you see ahead of you a large semi-underwater laboratory. There are stairs that lead upwards to actual dry land. You guys are currently like in waist-deep water. And you see the soft light of braziers on these walls, and then the platforms continue upwards. There are like 3 stages of platforms here. And standing on the very third platform, looking out at you all, having a clear view of you all, is black skin, golden horns, metallic, wet and tattered clothes. And behind him, unconscious, and you can only see sort of the flicker of light. That it's like you can't really see Moscow, but you can see like the illumination, that red illumination, ever so familiar. Moscow somewhere behind him, out of view. He walks forward. I was so worried. You had me waiting all day. Good thing you're all punctual. It's so funny that Vrevine was so scared of the Blake Manor to think that they had all this fun toys and the friends I made along the way. Looks like you guys made some friends too. Hi there. Motions to Soul and Easel. We haven't met yet, but I'd be happy to memorize your faces when you freeze to death.
How far away is he from me?
About 120 feet lifted up, so maybe about 160.
Okay.
Too
Never
far.
mind then.
I mean,
So
based off that last comic, I think can we like swim to dry land, like get out of this water?
Start to
Yeah.
make your way forward.
Has it been an hour, Mike, or am I still good?
You're still good. You're like, you got 20 minutes left.
Better get in combat quick.
And he goes, it's so unfair. You guys have a partnership. People who better themselves around you. I had lackeys and a boss who was a sadistic patron. But, and you see his jaw drops, like it snaps away, and there are like appendages and wires and gears. I made new friends too. The last thing he says as he starts to reach for a blade. Actually, no, he wouldn't reach for a blade. I think what he does is that his arm goes back and from the elbow to the wrist snaps out, flips, snaps back in, and there's a blade affixed to his wrist. Oh, Savannah! By the way, Doc says hi. Speaking of friends, where's my little baby? And you see in the middle of this like underwater pool, you hear this strange gargled reptilian like scream as The water starts to swell and be disturbed as something ejects out. You see this amalgamation as it has the number 30 on the neck. It looks like an eel crossed with like a bearded lizard. It has numerous tendrils of seaweed and within its belly it has like this bright teal illumination that ejects from the mouth as it's just the air is just freezing around its breath. Like I said, friends. Before we get into initiative, let's take a quick break. See you guys in a bit. And we're back. What we've done during the break is we've activated some of the elixir spells or elixir effects that you guys got from the very beginning, part 1. So some things were done. We did some planning. We're now currently within this underground frozen area, this laboratory that currently Vargo is standing on. We've rolled initiative. As for me, at least for my players, let's go ahead and switch up music. But we're going to start off with you, Savannah.
Use my action to unleash wings so I can fly. So 4 wings come out, unfold. For now, I think I'm gonna fly up and fly. Put it on the right one. Onto this pillar to.
Let's see, your speed is what now?
So flying be 50, and actually that puts me right there, about right there.
See, I can help you out there. 50 feet, sort of this line.
So yeah, I'm gonna go ahead and move there. Sorry.
Yeah, no worries.
From that angle, am I concealed by the stairs?
You're not concealed. Because Vargo is at a higher elevation, as well as this creature that is like 80 feet up, you do have cover, but you are not concealed.
What if I use my bonus action to hide?
If you use your bonus action to hide, that's different. Yeah, that's you taking, pressing yourself against the wall, trying to break cover.
All right, we're gonna go ahead and do that.
Yeah, bonus action to hide.
But you said you want me to roll for it?
Yes, you do have to go past their passive perception.
Got it. And that is going to be 21.
21. All right. You feel sneaky.
I don't like that face.
I don't like that. I don't like that.
You feel sneaky.
Feel sneaky. For now, I am going to end my turn. Don't trust that man.
All right. Vera, you were up.
Hate being first. Okay, question. Is it like a check to get on those stairs, like to jump, or what?
No, I'm not going to count it.
Okay.
So let's not muddle this. It's going to be a strange combat the further we get into it. Yeah.
I'm just asking, making sure I'm doing the things. Okay, let me hop over there. Fuck, worm. So many things. Hold on. I just want to see what happens. I don't want to do a big old fucking bombastic spell. I'm going to toll the dead on the worm.
Okay.
So it has to make a wisdom saving throw.
That's going to be an 18.
That's a fail.
Oh, Jesus Christ. What is happening over there?
I have a whole thing of dice.
Campaign 3, she's going to have a crate. An actual, like a wine crate. Campaign 4 is going to be a barrel where you have to, like, you go to Cracker Barrel or something, just, like, getting a scooper.
19.
I don't go to Cracker Barrel. That's the only thing I know that actually has barrels.
20. Bro, you could just say a winery. 24 points of necrotic damage.
Okay. The bell strikes. Necrotic energy starts to seep across the creature. So this weird scream. It seeps into the skin, but doesn't move the. Like, you've seen veins pop out from the necrotic energy it spells. Not as much damage as you were hoping.
Okay, that was just a tester. I wanted to see what the fuck it was gonna do.
That's good to know. Thank you.
Are we still psychically linked? Can you report that to us?
Yes, I report it back. It does not look like necrotic did that much damage. It's just me feeling the field out.
It's half of my spell book. Wonderful.
Hold on.
That was your action.
Yeah. That's a cantrip, so technically I can do this.
You can do a bonus action thing.
Yeah. She's gonna take the hilt off of her belt, and the sword's gonna apparate, but it now looks different and apparates in this solar light. And she's gonna cast Holy Weapon.
Oh my! I don't have Holy Weapon prepped.
Wait! I got one better for you. I actually like this better because it can maneuver.
Sure.
You're still gonna need a sword. So
I'm
sorry.
gonna need something. Yeah.
I can't think of what it's called.
Spiritual weapon?
Yes. Use it all the time. It was a pain in Mike's ass.
Oh my god. Oh my god. Hold on.
You should have a sword for her.
Yeah, I had it for something else. Here, I actually have old
Yes.
things.
Spiritual weapon.
I will find something. And where are you placing that spiritual weapon?
I think I can move it. Oh, no, that's a bonus.
Oh,
Range
here's
is
the old
60
image.
feet,
Hell yeah.
so I'm gonna place it near my big worm friend. Yep. Right near my big worm friend.
It's back.
Gonna hover around the worm.
Here, I'm gonna give you control.
It can attack, huh? Right now.
As summoning it, and if it's within the space it can, yeah, you can attack right away.
Remember there was something weird with it though. Hold on.
It uses your spell attack modifier.
Yeah, no, I know that. It was a D8 plus my spell. Okay. So and I know I can't use the D4 on this because it's not me.
Correct.
Oh. Go spiritual weapon. Natural fucking 20.
Double those dice.
Ooh.
Vera reaches out with her own weapon, and a similar solar blade, shining with radiant energy, strikes up, hitting. It doesn't have arms. It's not shifting its movement. It's like fixated in this space, so it's hard for it to dodge. But you're cut.
18 points.
18 points.
Damn, I just realized I hurt that worm. It was like 24 and 18. I'm done.
Okay. Vargo's going to use a legendary action. And he's going to use... I have to scroll all the way up. Oh, yeah. Okay, that's what it is. He's going to use his Aether Walk. As you start to see the electricity around his body, just like, you see almost like shifting gaps as his body like shift out a bright blue, and then everything becomes a bit muddled, and his body almost becomes translucent as he jets himself forward. What's his speed? Okay. End of your turn, Vera. Vargo's turn. He's gonna rush forward. You are, unfortunately, your 20 or 21 roll for stealth, Savannah, was not enough.
Boo.
I feel like we knew that by you. Your
Bonus
brain.
action. He's gonna do Crimson Right. And there's something special here. Here we go. 6. I'm gonna put that over here. That dice needs to live there. 6 points as he pulls out this almost prosthetic affixed blade that's attached to his arm. You see the actual blade is almost like liquid metal as it shifts into something similar, like a Rolly you recognize to be like a spear, and then into a rapier, and then into like a hand axe, and then shifts back to like a short sword and stays there. Bit of stat goes around him as he uses his Crimson Right. Blue blood ejects out. And then he will do Crimson Light Right is Right of the Frozen.
Can I reaction if this hits?
You can reaction if this hits. All right. I love that. That too. Yeah, he's going to go ahead and use his Charged Blade attack. 23 to hit you, Savannah.
It hits.
25 points of slashing damage plus 3 points of cold damage. That's 28 in total.
So, do I want to dodge that? I'll hold my reaction. I'll just let Vera take it.
Okay,
Or
Vera
half it.
halves that. I believe that would be 18. Or not 18,
14, no?
14, I believe.
Alright.
So that was the first attack. Second attack.
Oh, God.
28 would be 14, not 18.
28. What's 28 divided by 2?
Yeah, 14.
14.
14.
Oh,
Yeah.
I thought you said 18. I was like, why is it 18?
No. The one's going to be a dirty 20 to hit you, Sav.
Actually, with Felix, I think... No, that just hits it. So, yeah.
So that's 31 points of damage. Do you want to use your
That I
reaction
will
now?
dodge.
Okay. 31, half that, that's 15.
15. Lovely. Okay.
And you see that there are like a line of icicles just across your body. You see Felix almost having to shift in there to like take the blunt of the force. You feel a bit of that light from the tether that Vera, you have to like pull the damage away as this occurs. Vargo looks to you, Sav, and goes, if we're just removing play, can you just lie down and die? And gives like this wicked smile.
Never, you asshole.
Fun it is. End of his turn. Experiment. You see the inside of its belly going up to its throat. Excuse me. At the end of his turn, Rolly, it's your turn.
Uh-oh.
Does he get it at the end of his turn since you said that?
All you see is like this ball of yellow light, like up its teal body, but that's its turn.
Right. Give me a moment. Let me do some quick maths. Quick maths.
Oh, yeah, you have the boot.
55.
Yeah, he's gonna jump high. He's gonna jump. That's you have to go 5 feet below because you are currently measuring from a square away from you.
Oh, I'm adding it in con. Don't worry about it.
Oh, gotcha, got it. Perfect.
I couldn't do what I want. Damn.
I don't know what this
Do
means.
you have a potion that increases your distance?
I
What did Moscow
think-
give you?
He gave him a potion of boldness, right?
Then you would have
I-
the same thing
yeah.
as...
You have the same thing.
No, not swiftness, boldness.
Oh. What does that do?
It's like giving a bless. Like you have the bless effect.
Can I roll my bless to roll up to 10 feet?
You need a bonus action to activate that potion. If you wish to do so, you can.
No, I think what I'm gonna do then. So many things. So many things.
Soul, you're after Rolly.
Mm-hmm.
Damn. I can't even get close to him. It's horrible. I see what you're doing, and I don't like it. Okay, I'm gonna use my movement, and I'm gonna make my way 40 feet over here. I believe that was 40 feet.
Yeah, I think that
Yeah.
was. Yeah. Rolly
Yeah.
bounces off and just flies like the Hulk and lands.
And then I'm gonna use use my action to dash. And I'm gonna make my way over here.
That's right here. Rolling from this
I
elevation,
will-
you can see
Uh-huh.
Moscow is currently affixed to a lever, like a valve,
Mhm.
and it's like is fully chained up into it, but is unconscious.
Okay. Okay. That's all I can do for movement. I believe is dash a bonus action.
Dash is an action.
Okay, cool. Good. So I'm gonna bonus action rage, and then I will pass my turn.
Solandra, you're up.
All right, so this eel thing, it's like it's coming up out of the water. I need to know how mobile it appears to me.
You look, since you're still on the ground floor, its body continues down into the actual floor. Like it can, there's probably a hole it lives in, like an eel does.
Yeah.
It doesn't seem like it's going to be moving around the battlefield. It looks stationary.
Okay, but it also looks like it's charging up some kind of super weapon. Okay. All right. Well, so I activated the 1 hour faster potion the moment I saw the bad guys. Now I'm going to activate my Aasimar Radiant Soul. 2 luminous spectral wings emerge from my back and give me a flight speed equal to my walking speed. So that's going to be 40 right now.
Mm-hmm.
So I'm going to fly. And hold on, I get the...
Solar wings.
Yeah.
Evil wings, solar wings, fungus wings. Like
Everybody's got wings.
everybody but Rolly's got wings.
I want to go there.
What Red Bull are you guys drinking? I want some.
You did at one point.
Right. Or do I need to go slightly less if this
No,
is up?
that's perfect.
Okay. Do I see anything different about the eel monster at this point?
Uh,
And I get any new information?
yeah. I mean, you can roll me an investigation check.
As long as I won't take my action, I'll do that.
Yeah, we can say that's a free thing.
Yeah, I just want to know if I'm seeing anything new. I
Because
don't have
it was
anything
an
in
action to
investigation,
bust
so-
out the wings, I believe.
All right, yeah, so, that's a bonus action to do that.
Oh, perfect.
So that's all. That's I have -1 to intelligence, so that's a 7. So that's
7.
not anything.
It is. I think
It's a
that what
big
you
worm.
clock is that it has like the frame of an eel, but it has almost like this desert reptilian like face and
Okay.
features, and it's like wisp across its body like those types of jellyfish that don't really have tendrils. It's like they're like fins almost,
Yeah.
like almost like threads, and it's just across its entire body right now.
All right. So as
Better.
I pass Vera, I say, "Apologize, Miss Vera. I'll undo it if you wish me to." And I'm gonna cast Fog Cloud centered on this thing. I'm casting it at a 2nd level, so it's a 40-foot radius fog cloud centered on this eel. So I'm hoping that whatever it's charging up is not going to be as good if it can't see where it's aiming it.
Radius, or that's the radius, right?
I'm casting it at a 2nd level, so it's 20 feet more. So yeah, it's a 40-foot radius fog cloud.
I think that's right. I'll say that you don't get Rolly right in the middle right
I was
here.
like, you don't owe me the apology, you owe the big man the apology.
Really just like, damn it.
In your head, you hear.
I can undo it if needed, but I'm kind of concerned about what it's doing.
No, I think we're all concerned.
All right, and yeah, that will be my turn.
Okay. He's Vargo's gonna use another legendary action. Gonna do once again another charge. Strike. 23 to hit Sav.
Hits.
I can't react to that one. I
I
already
can
heard it.
reaction. That's
25
okay.
points.
25 points.
The blade shrinks into a dagger, and the moment it finds flesh, it extends out and sinks back in. Easel, you were up.
Oh boy, I think I'm going to make my way a little bit further in next to Vera. And as I'm like going that way, you can hear me saying a little too loudly. Okay, so it doesn't take any damage from necrotic or as much, and then you are made of metal, and metal probably wasn't very resistant, or is quite resistant to poison, so that's the other half of my arcane knowledge. But I have something. Likewise, Miss Savannah, if you would like me to undo this, I will. And I am going to cast Sickening Radiance. And I'm going to cast it because I can. Like, if I'm right in front of it, I'm going to assume I can generally get where it is, and I just want to catch these two.
Is it instantaneous or is it a concentration spell?
It is a concentration spell.
All right. What's the radius?
It is a 30-foot radius. And I want to make sure I don't catch Savannah, but do catch the worm and the big bad.
All right. Let's see if we can.
Is there a way to angle for both?
I think you
There
can.
should be,
You
because it's a
can.
30-foot radius.
Yep.
So that's
Yeah.
half. Yeah.
That'll get him.
Oh, good.
Perfect.
We got Lupin.
So,
I think that's even too small, right?
yeah, I think it's
30
bigger
foot
than
radius.
Am I doing that
30
wrong?
feet goes out to here.
Oh,
Yeah,
I'm
for
one
radius. So
I'm one
yeah.
square off.
Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah.
That got
So
even
this-
more.
Yeah.
So what needs to happen?
They both need to make con saves.
Okay.
We're gonna see how this goes. I'm rolling either way.
Okay. Our experiment lizard got a 13,
That does not save.
and Vargo got a 14.
That does not save either.
Legendary resistance.
Of course.
Ugh.
Hey, you
It's
burn
okay.
wood. You burn
It's
wood.
Gotta burn 'em.
Yeah. So, I'll roll the damage first. Let's see how much this does. Okay. 9, 11, 15, 23 points of radiant damage. And the way that this is going to look, as I run up beside you, Vera, I'm kind of like looking to you like, I think I can do this. I think I know this one pretty well. And kind of just like hurling this ball of like festering black, but in the center of it is like a pulsing lime green. Like it's almost yellow. It's almost divine, but there's something twisted about it. And I hurl it into the center like a grenade and watch it expand. And so with the 23 points of radiant, or halved on a successful save, they've also,
So the experiment gets
on
what
the-
kind of
yeah.
condition?
on the experiment, it suffers a level of exhaustion, and
Oh,
it
sheesh.
emits a
Whoa.
dim greenish light in a 5-foot radiance. So it is radius, so it's impossible to be invisible by any means.
Within that 5-foot radius. Because right now it is in
What-
fog.
yeah.
It is in fog, so I'm assuming once you get 5 foot close to it, you can see it.
Yeah, so like if the fog were to go away, it would not benefit from being invisible at all,
Got it.
because it is
Okay.
now glowing.
You can
and
see
that
really-
stays up, correct?
Yes, that will stay up for 10 minutes unless I lose concentration.
I'm assuming the radius affected creatures, but that radius is gone, and it's just the affected creatures that fail the save. So I think I can get rid of the circle. Let me know.
Let me double check.
I don't think there's
No,
any more
it's-
damage. Oh,
It stays.
Okay,
Yeah,
so
she's
it's-
creating radiation. Is what
Yeah,
this spell
essentially.
is doing. It's an
Um,
area of radiation.
Area
So
of
it's- Anyone who steps into the spell area also has to make the con save or suffer the same consequences.
okay. If that's the case, is that the end of your turn?
Let's see. Can I do anything as a bonus action? I can. And I think I will.
I can and I will.
I can and I will. How... Solandra, how high up are you?
I don't think I'm too high up because I went the maximum amount of my horizontal, so I'm probably just like at the same level as you right now.
Okay, because I think I was here, so I only went 25 feet. I'm actually going to use the rest of my movement to get more or less next to you. And what I'm going to do is bite and rip off one of my fingernails, and then take it and say, catch, and throw it up to you. And I'm going to use that as my eerie token.
Yeah.
So while you have it, I can do things.
You can. I think you can scry, or you can
You
talk
can
to
see
them.
through it and talk.
Yep.
Yeah.
Ooh,
Yep.
this
Could be
actually might
helpful.
play out. Okay, sorry, I'm speaking out loud.
I have to fight every instinct in me not to like swat
Ew.
this thing out of the air. And just
All right. Let's put it in a pocket, Slaughter.
No, my nail!
Is that the end of your turn?
Yes, that would be the end of my turn.
At the end of your turn, before we go back to the new round, Vargo is going to use one against his step, and because he is considering jumping, is one of those things where it says he's going into the ethereal plane to move. Unfortunately, there are no attack of opportunities for that.
Is there a fuck, is this a spell?
No, this is a blood hunter feature.
All right, I tried that there.
But we're going back to the top of the round. Savannah, you're up.
So he's disappeared, hasn't he?
You've seen him like ghostly
wait,
turn and then move.
Okay, so this actually still might work out. One sec, let me check something. Hey, Soul, that plan you had, did you still want to do it?
which plan is this?
Go to Moscow?
Oh yeah,
could say it in your
that's
head.
What,
this is
in our heads, that was what I was going to try to do. Yeah.
All right, so I'm gonna move 30 feet and wrap my hands. Seeing that, it was like, oh no, and wrap my arms around Soul's waist and dimension door to Moscow.
Okay, before you do so, I have something for this.
I also have something for this, in that is what I was trying to do, but I guess that just all gets negated now.
We'll see what he does first.
Reaction, brand of tethering.
To
I mean,
To
boo.
Savannah. And Savannah, I need you to roll me a wisdom saving throw.
Plus a d4.
okay, that's not bad. Let me check this.
And then while you're doing that, if it comes down to it, he's going to utilize his Hemiocraft transfer die ability.
Why does
What a
this man
loser.
want me dead?
Because you're his boss, likes you the most.
Alright.
So wisdom save.
Right now it's at a dirty 22.
22? That's with the D4, right?
That was with the D4.
He originally took 6 points of damage from his Hemiocraft die. He's going to utilize the transfer and take away from your save. 6. Minus 6.
Is that worth lucky in this?
Statistically, I don't know if you can.
I mean, it seems like Rolly's gonna get to the guy, but I don't know if he's unconscious. Do you have a healing potion on you or something?
I do not.
Or for Rolly, I mean, because
I have centuries old whiskey. I'll be fine.
All right. I guess
Moscow, not so much.
You can use you can use your lucky. That means you have to keep that -6 and keep whatever bonus you got from
Bond.
from the bond. You just have to re-roll that D20.
I don't think I'm gonna get much higher than that though. So
Okay.
that's all right.
yeah, I'll hold it. I'll let it resolve.
Brand of tethering. When a creature attempts to teleport or leave its current space by any magical means, first you take 46 points of damage.
Is this a spell?
Mhm.
This is a brand. This is another.
I don't like it.
You only take 10 points of psychic damage
Okay.
as you could see the arcane gate that sort of split and between 2 points in space as you're about to go off. By the way, whatever spell or ability you've used it, but it just doesn't go off as Vargo reaches out, grabs your neck, and something shifts as the ooze of blue blood goes into your spell and shifts it out. You do not teleport, and you've taken that damage.
All right. Bonus action because anger dagger to stab into him.
Blood hunters are
something.
fun. Go ahead and make me attack roll.
Just take notes, Sev, for when you're
I know, I'm already taking notes. That's a nat 20. Great.
That's a nat 20. And because of that, because you are adjacent with other allies, you can also double the sneak attack damage you're rolling.
Oh. Okay, so in that case, let me go to roll 20.
Because we're gonna need a lot of dice.
We're gonna need a lot of dice.
I could have stopped that, but I already used my reaction. Shoot. Okay, I can't do it.
You don't get one back to your next round.
I don't get it until my turn.
Yeah, that's why I'm waiting. But you only took 10, so that's better than the 30.
Oh, that's technically 20 die.
Shit.
You're doing 20d6?
Yes.
Yep.
Roll.
1, 2, 3, 4. So that's 20. That should be 20 right there.
Okay, let's do some math here, because that's a hell of a lot.
So 15.
I hate
need
you.
to calculate.
15, 17, 23, 14, 22, 16. That's 107 points of damage.
There we go.
One
Good
stab.
job, Savannah.
And I still have movement, so that was 30, right?
Yeah, you said.
Hold
30.
on. 5d6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. There's 5 rolled.
Because 5 times 5 is 20.
5 times 5 is 25.
4.
25. Oh,
So we're gonna take the
Which would be
first.
yeah.
We'll
Yeah,
take the
drop
first
one of
4.
them.
So 15,
Okay.
17, 23 plus 14. 2, 3, 4. Yeah, he takes 69. Nice points of damage.
and I'm going to use my movement to get the hell away from him. So that was 30, so I should have 20 more feet. So 5, 10, 15, 20. I'll just come to the stairs,
Okay.
and I'll end my turn.
He's used a reaction. Cannot attack you with opportunity.
He cannot attack me opportunity.
End of your turn. Legendary action. He's going to use a charge blade on. Let's do soul.
Okay, whoa. I'm going to roll a d6 and make him subtract it.
Okay.
All right, that's 4.
Nat 20.
What happens with a nat 20? Okay, then I'll use my lucky.
You don't have to. We can say you don't want to. If you don't have to utilize it, because that's a critical hit to hit.
Are you
Yeah, I
making
mean, I'll
him
use.
reroll?
Well, no, I have to use woe before you roll, so I have to use the woe. But now lucky, and yeah,
God damn it!
and I'll use another woe. I guess. Can you do it twice, or is it a reaction?
We'll say it counts as.
No,
for this
that's a
one.
reaction. Yeah.
Okay.
Oh, wait. If lucky's also a reaction,
Lucky's not a reaction.
okay, then I'll just use lucky and he'll reroll, but it won't be -4 this time.
Okay. You've negated the nat 20. It's a 23 to hit.
Okay, that will. Yeah, he can hit me all he wants.
I was like, oh, this is the first time I rolled nat 20 in this game so far.
Please put that dice in jail.
That is going to be 30 points of damage. Do you take any resistance to cold?
No.
Okay, so that's 20 points to damage to you, and I need you to make me a con save.
That is only a 10.
10. You succeed. Because it's
wow,
20
okay.
points are half, which is 10, or
Oh
half
yeah, that
base.
was the concentration.
Meets it, beats
So how
it.
much was it total damage? You said 20 or 30?
20. If I said 30,
Okay.
that's
Okay.
misspoke, but 20 points.
None of it's necrotic or radiant, right?
No.
Okay. Bummer. All right.
That was his legendary action. Vera, you're up.
I have a question. Could I maneuver myself between Soul and Vargo? Not like right in between, but just like right next
Vargo?
to them? Yeah.
I don't think so. He's kind of squared up right now.
If I step like next to him, could I touch Salandra? Like reach out? I'm asking for Siphon.
You can roll me it'd have to be dex based because it's keeping your balance. You can try to scoot around him,
Yeah.
or you can jump this little space right here to get here. But
Don't do anything too crazy. Yeah.
I will have to ask you
I'm
to make some
alright,
sort of
yeah.
roll to get there. There's a lot of
Athletics or
bodies.
acrobatics?
Strength score, and you can long jump because you have a 10-foot run up.
Yeah. I
can
was
do-
like, my strength score is halfway decent.
You can do an athletics check, see if you can clear that jump.
Yeah, I got a D4 to it. Why not?
Might as well. Yeah, you're boosted.
Fun times. Okay. That's not horrible. Not the best. My D4 tried to stab me. 21.
I think that is fair enough for you to get here. So what is that?
She is
10
not
feet.
dex based, but she does run like a freight train in that armor.
You've utilized 20 feet of movement to get there.
Okay. 10 feet. I'm gonna work my way around. So. Just so I'm right here. I'm not gonna use a whole lot of movement. I just needed to get right there. I think she's just gonna try and grab Vargo by the neck and then cast Siphon.
Roll me attack.
Get him, Knuckles!
I need to, because this is blowback if I don't. Okay.
Oh, this is your Smith spell. That's right.
I'm better hit. 27.
Oh, that hits. I don't even need to look at his AC.
This is 4d10. Okay. So she sorry.
What are you doing?
She grabs this man by the throat with one of her hands, pumps the spell into him, and then puts her other hand on Solandra. Oh shit, that flew. I'm taking it though. It was a 10. Okay. Damn. I need to do math. 18, 28. 35 points of necrotic to
Vargo.
fuckface. And 35 healing to Solandra.
Let's go.
I forgot his name in the moment. No, we'll mark off the spell.
That rocks.
It's a risky spell because there is a blowback.
My modifiers are quite high.
Any bonus action?
Yeah, I mean, the sword don't got eyes, but I'm assuming it can try and hit that.
The fact that it doesn't have eyes. I think it does require for you to see the target.
Has it? It's right next to it.
Yeah, that was Solandra's apology. I don't know if you get to make an attack with disadvantage or you don't.
We could do it with
works,
disadvantage.
Okay.
Yeah.
That's fair. I'm like,
Just
it's
the
also
same
in
as it would've
sickening
picked him,
radiance,
yeah.
so I don't know.
The fact that it's stationary, it's not like it's less of you hitting it and making damages. It's more of you trying to find a spot that is fleshy
Okay.
enough to actually cause
It's
damage.
better that it's this roll. I rolled 2 7s. That does not hit. Wait.
You burned it.
Yeah. It's plus my spell modifier, though, right?
Yes.
Oh. That's still a 19. Does that hit?
19 does connect. Well done.
Well, you know. 9 plus 5. So 14.
Got it.
Even with disadvantage. And that's the end of my turn, because I'm not moving with Mr. Stabby Stab right there.
Fargo's going to save his legendary action. The fact that you're all clumped here is perfect.
Fuck you.
You love to hear that.
Uh-huh.
He's going to take another swipe. This one is going to be on Easel.
Oh. Wish you wouldn't.
31 to hit.
Fuck.
Ah, you're just one shy.
You're going to take 39 points of damage unless you have resistance to cold.
What do I look like?
Okay.
What do I look like? So
Sure.
39.
Yes.
Shared burden.
Wait, hold on.
What do you-
Shared burden? That was your reaction, Vera. What are you doing with your so shared burden? How are you splitting this?
I take... Easel takes 10 points. I will take the rest.
Easily you take 10 points, and then Vera, that means you take 29.
Yeah.
Bless you, my lady.
You still need to make me a con save, however, Easel, for your spell.
Yeah. It's going really well today. 9.
9.
Oh, no.
This dissipates, and I believe so does your...
Fog.
No, not the fog. Fog was something different.
Solandra.
Oh.
I didn't do anything. I only had the
Oh,
radius.
Yeah.
Yeah.
First
Okay, I
attack.
took the damage.
Solandra, Vera, Easel, you see as Vargo swipes down with his blade. Let's see what I wrote here. a bright yellow shell ejects from Vargo's, like his arm like splits, and you see there's like machinery and flesh and veins and wires, and boom, a yellow shell ejects out like a little tube of vial. And as he's holding the blade within your body, you see a rush of yellow electricity goes through his blade into your body and then shocks out as he's going to use a non-arcane spell, much like how he infused your drinks with an arcane spell. And he's going to utilize a mimicry of chain lightning.
Oh, fuck.
So I need Easel, Solandra, and Vera to roll me deck saves.
Hey, Sav, if you want to react.
Also, that tubing is gone out of his system. Cannot do it again.
I'm gonna roll a different dice.
That was a natural 20 plus 2. Finally.
So you
All
will
right.
take half this damage.
Half this damage.
I'll take it. I'm just a baby.
Just a baby. 18.
I got a 19.
Only Easel succeeds.
Oh,
God.
So this altered spellcraft, Vera and Solandra, you only take 13 points. This is something
Okay,
it's
don't
not
react.
fully.
Wait, don't
It
have
is
it. Okay.
altered.
no, I'll take it.
Okay, so Vera,
13
Solandra,
you
you
said?
take 13 points
Yeah.
of lightning damage,
Okay.
and easily you take 6. And then make me another. Oh no, you don't need to do con saves anymore. You're out of con. But Solandra, you need to make me a con save.
Oh, right. That is 8.
8. Fog cloud dissipates.
Uh-oh.
Okay.
Well, really, you could hit it really hard.
So that was his first attack. He infused his first attack with that, and you cannot do that twice in a round or for a turn. He's then going to swing towards you, Vera.
Hi, sweetheart. Long time no see.
29.
Yep. Hits. What am I getting?
That's going to be 36 points of damage.
You could reaction, Sam.
Reaction.
So reminder, Savannah, that means you don't have a reaction for. You just don't have a reaction to utilize.
Wait. Well, I mean, it's only fair if I still reaction that. I think.
Until it becomes your
Yep.
turn, you don't get your reaction back.
Yeah, I'll still have it. It's fine.
Okay, so that means you only take 18 points, Vera. He's then going to utilize his half step for his Aether Walk as he just shifts half his movement here. Like electricity, another swipe to you, Vera, and slinks backwards next to you, Savannah. But that's his turn. Rolly, this thing looks to you, releases a thick line. I need you to make me a con save.
Oh, also the exhaustion goes away with my spell.
Good to know.
Mike, Steve.
I literally pressed the button. I said that was going to be a 29, good sir.
29. Your speed does not become 0.
Oh, great.
And
Do
you
I take
half,
any damage?
You do take. You take half damage. So you take 7 points of cold damage.
Yes! You have done me a favor this day. What do we call you again? Sea
Number 30.
serpent, ice serpent, little silly reptile friend. I don't know what to call you, but yes, thank you. You've done me a good service.
Rolly, your turn.
Good. I'm gonna use all of my movement, and I've been making the numbers. I can get probably let's say right about there.
Mhm.
Which I will do.
And making the
What's that?
numbers.
Making
Yeah,
the
right.
numbers.
That's what a
Making the
really
numbers?
smart guy calls
That's
math.
That's right.
That's what
right.
Rolly calls math. I'm
That's
making the
right.
numbers.
Making the numbers.
Making the numbers. Yeah. Yeah, I got this. And I am going to use a bonus action to fling my blade at the chains that bind our dear old friend.
And the fact that your
Mostead.
weapon still has the chain, the returning chain, attached to it.
Doesn't it do double damage?
It does, because he's a siege weapon. Go ahead and roll me an attack roll. It's not that high of an AC. So I think it's going to hit. Just don't roll a 1.
Does a 25... Oh, actually, no, 26 hit?
Roll me damage, and you can add an extra D8 to this, because you're a siege weapon.
Will, don't you worry about that. I will. Alright. 12. There you are. Oh! Ha! Fantastic. 17. 23. That'll be 27 damage, sir.
So your axe hits a chain link and everything starts to fall. Moscow unconsciously lands on the floor. You hit it. The release of weight. You see that Moscow was sitting on something, on that lever. As it rolls over the body, you see something pop up and the actual valve starts to spin.
Uh-oh.
Yay, I can do this.
Oh,
Water starts to
Ooh.
rise immediately.
Oh, fuck.
Oh no!
Oh, yes! I mean,
Well,
no.
to
Turn
be
it back.
fair,
Turn it
we
back.
can still all breathe underwater
You
for
say-
24 hours.
Right,
Also-
which is why I said, oh, yes.
From
Except for Moscow. Moscow cannot.
Oh, no!
Vera, Solandra, and Easel, you guys are kind of, now it's like up to your knees. Water is ejecting from all 6 spouts and filling this place fast.
Mhm.
Anything else, Rolly?
Put a bag of sand.
I'm
I have a small bag of sand.
I'm thinking.
you don't have anything of weight on you?
Turn it back. Turn it back.
I have me.
In your head. In your head. Turn it back.
Yeah. Undo.
Sit on it.
Undo.
Sit
Control
on
Z.
it.
Control Z.
Sit on it.
Oh no. I don't have anything heavy. I don't have anything heavy on me.
Hold Moscow and just sits on it.
Put it back.
You know what?
Oops.
I think that's everything in your grab bag right now.
Yeah, I believe it is. Okay, screw it. Do I see any moving parts, any mechanisms, anything the lever's attached to? Is there anything that would catch my eye?
I think, yeah, you're standing next to a slew of machinery, like small lights and beeping and levers and pulleys.
Yeah. What screams to me, hey, I'm important?
I think
Be very liberal with this, by the way.
keeping the fact that we're talking to Rolly,
Yeah.
this
Yes.
all seems very
It
important.
needs to be really big and red like a button.
See?
It's not
See?
built like that.
Vera understood the assignment.
Yeah. It's not built like that.
Okay, well, I mean, I'm gonna swing again with my extra attack, and No! That was a bonus action. I could still attack.
You
my
moved, you used your one attack to your one of the attacks to free Moscow. So you have one more attack.
I have one more attack. And the thing comes back to me.
Yeah, so
Okay, cool. All right, DM. I'm gonna give you pick. You choose where I attack. I'm just gonna attack.
all right, go ahead and just I will say, because of the fact that these things are pretty stationary, just roll me damage.
All right. Is it a structure, or am I just being normal?
This you're adding that extra D8.
Oh yeah. Okay. It's gonna be
So
19 points of damage.
19 points of damage. You sink into something. Roll me D20. 11 or higher, things get worse. Oh, sorry. 11 or higher, things are okay. 1 to 10 is things get worse.
Real high.
Real high.
Real high.
15.
15. Okay. I will not be shifting the map twice around. I'll only do once
Queen.
around.
No.
Oh god.
Is it the end of your turn, Rolly?
Yeah, end of my turn.
Okay. I think Vargo's going to use another Aether Step. Legendary action. Kind of race up here. Solandra, you're up.
What a bastard.
Ruined
We
what I
hear
was
that.
gonna do.
We hear that in our
I know.
head. We hear that in
Yeah.
our heads. What a bastard.
He is an asshole. Always has, always will be.
Wait. Possibly.
Man, please.
Okay, with 40 feet of flying movement, can I get here?
Absolutely.
Okay.
Take Easel
let
with
me
you.
Do the geometry. Okay, it still works. Good. All right, so I have my Radiant Soul wings out, and now we're going to activate the second transformation and bring back my starry form.
Okay.
So in addition, because one is a Aasimar thing and one is a Druid thing, so I got my sun wings, and now I got the constellation of the Archer overlaid on my body. I'm casting bright light and dim light beyond that, but I will move. I need to be in exactly the right square, so I'm gonna move there, 40 feet, and get there. So I zip over there. I'm trying to stay above the top level of the water as I'm flying over there.
He's within range. I will say that he will have a little bit of cover, but you can attempt to hit him because he right now.
Well, I got
a
a couple things I'm gonna do.
Okay.
Because that was starry form is a bonus action. When I'm the archer, I get to do an archer beam attack as a bonus action.
You were throwing a ball of like a constellation of light.
Yeah, so like I do an archer move and it shoots like a shooting star out. I'm gonna aim this at the eel thing.
Okay.
So this is an archer beam, 60 feet. That's a 19 to hit.
19 connects.
Okay, so it's 2d8 plus 5, and then because I have my Aasimar form, it's an additional plus 5. So it's 2d8 plus 10 radiant damage. That is 18 radiant damage.
Nick came prepared. This thing is looking really rough, by the way.
Okay, well, let's see how it likes a sunbeam directly through it and hitting the other guy, too. 5 foot wide, 60 foot line from me through both of these guys.
What do they need to do?
That's why I was so pissed he moved, because I had it all lined up, but he moved to
Yeah.
the exact wrong spot. If he had moved less, I couldn't do it, I don't think. But yeah, so I glow bright as the sun and just emit a beam of light through both of these guys. So they both have to make Constitution saving throws. I'm close enough to woe the eel, so I will woe the eel. Its save.
Okay, go ahead and roll that die.
It will subtract 5 from its save.
Okay. That would mean that the eel technically rolled with all of the debuffs and everything a 3.
Okay. It has to get a 20, so that's not good enough.
Fargo got a 17.
17. Okay.
And he's going to use a legendary resistance to succeed.
Okay.
Still gets half, I think.
Still gets half.
All right, so that's 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 17.
12.
So it's only 20 radiant damage, but the eel is blinded until the end of my next turn.
Oh, so Vargo
Or
only takes
until
10
my
then.
next turn. What's that?
So how much did Vargo takes 10? Half damage?
He takes 10. Yeah.
Is
The
this
eel
wall
takes
like-
20 and is blinded.
Is the wall still up? Or that
Which wall?
line? Or like, is it just a beam or is it
It's
like
a
wall?
sun beam and then goes away.
Yeah,
It's
instantaneous.
very,
Okay,
very
okay.
bright
Yeah, it's not like
beam.
firewall.
Yeah.
Solange, why don't you
Yeah.
describe how you evaporate the eel?
Nice.
Yeah, I'm extremely tired and like pissed off at being cold and wet and all this stupid shit that I hate. And I've activated both of my forms for the first time, and so I'm just glowing with barely contained sun energy. And I think it's fast. There's a very bright flash of light, like if like a mirror had suddenly like shined light into your eyes. And then when you can see again, like it's nothing but like golden ash as it's falling to pieces into the water.
Not only that, the remaining sunlight concentrated from your form sears the back of Vargo, and you see beyond the flesh, like synthetic flesh, you see that there are like muscle, actual flesh and muscle, wrapped with wires. As he looks to you, tired of this, grabs his elbows, snaps them off from the elbow, throws them to the floor, reaches into his chest, and you start to see he's ripping off pieces of flesh. And within it, you see that there's like this exoskeleton that almost like blinds start to expand. Just his form, you see sickening snaps of bone, flesh, and metal. And he starts to grow.
Cool.
Cool.
What a loser. I can see why you don't like this guy. He just doesn't know how to get beaten.
That's
Phase 2,
interesting
everyone.
lore. Great. Fine. Lovely.
So he was down here.
Okay.
Is it the end of your turn, Soul?
Yeah, that'll do.
Last legendary action, he's going to do another Aether Step.
Come back!
Hazel, it's your turn.
He's still like
Stop this! Okay. Oh boy. That changes all of my plans. All of my plans have been thrown in the air because one thing is dead and the other is a different thing. Okay, this is where I could have gone. Yeah, okay. We're gonna stick to this. I'm going to Misty Step to the stairs right by Savannah. So I'm out of the water. And then if I can run the rest of the way to about here at the foots of the next steps.
Yeah.
There should be plenty of room. Okay. What level do I want to do this at? We'll do it here. I'm going to cast Wither and Bloom at 4th level. So, kind of more tapping into my Hexblood roots. I am going to extend my hands out, and from my darkened fingertips, the black kind of extends and swirls out to the ground beneath all of Rolly and Moscow and Critter. And in a 10-foot radius, so I think that would encompass all of them. Only Critter needs to make a con save.
You were nicer with what you
By
call
the way,
him.
is Wither and Bloom a leveled spell?
Yes.
Okay, you use Misty Step, which is also a level spell.
Misty Step's a bonus action.
It is, but you cannot cast 2 leveled spells in
You
one
have
turn.
to use a cantrip.
You'd have to use a cantrip.
What? Okay. Is that how that works?
Yeah.
Yeah, you can't do 2 leveled spells
Fascinating.
on your turn, right?
You
Well,
have
you know what?
Phase
Tell you what.
Step as
Actually,
an ability.
if that's the case, then can I undo my Misty Step?
Yes, you can.
Let me see how far. I
So
can
that means
reach.
you go back 30 feet, right?
Yes, to
So-
right beside where Savannah is.
Yeah.
I should still be able to reach that, actually.
Beautiful.
So I'll
Still
do
get
that
it off.
instead.
Yeah, get back that one spell slot
Um,
you used, and then you can do Wither and Bloom.
Huzzah!
So
So
con
he
save,
needs
you
to make
said,
a con
correct?
save. Yes.
Natural 20.
I'm casting it. What the fuck? That's fine. That's fine.
Have to watch
That's-
the Fs now.
That was the blood die, by the way.
Of course it is.
So that's 4d6s.
Caleb,
And
touch
he
your
will
dad's
take-
dice.
No!
Quick.
All the vegetation withers. And I'm going to do something else. So 7, 8, 13. So half of 13 for him.
Yep.
And then I don't think he has to be conscious to do this. It says nothing of the sort.
You can give that. I think you can give some HP to someone. Yes.
They
spend
I'm
a
gonna
hit
give
die.
it. Yeah, I was gonna say I'm gonna give it to Moscow to spend one of his hit die to try to give him back up.
Ooh,
Hit
max.
die. Nice, and it's number of hit points to the roll plus my spellcasting ability modifier, which is +4.
So that's gonna be 12.
Wake up! Wakey, wakey!
But it's also hit die. I think it's also plus his con modifier, which I believe, if I remember correctly, that was a +3. So, Moscow. What the fuck's going on?
Wakey, wakey, friend!
Why is it so bloody cold in here?
Cause you knocked out! Wake up! We've got company!
Let's roll for Moscow for initiative.
And that'll be my turn.
Okay, I'll say for safety's sake, I'm gonna put him in the last. So he has a 6. We'll say. You have a 6. He'll put a 5. We're gonna jump him for now because he just woke up. Back to top of the round, Savannah. You're up.
Question is, do I want to do the interesting thing or just go for broke? I think it's time I just go for broke. I'm going to cast haste on myself.
Okay.
See that actually. Okay. Good.
Doubles your speed.
Double my speeds and adds 2 to my AC. As well. Sorry, thinking out loud. I think I just measured it. He's exactly 50 feet.
Okay.
Wait. Yes. Why can I not move it? Can you move me right next to him?
Can do.
Because it's fighting me right now.
Yeah, no worries.
So
real
right here
quick,
should be about 50 feet.
you get about 30 feet to him. He looks to you, and I need you to make me a strength save.
D4.
And you know what? He's gonna amplify this.
Oh dear. That's a 19.
Not enough. He's going to utilize the Blood Curse of Binding.
I can't counterspell with my shield.
Actually, apologize. That cannot happen, considering that's a bonus action, not a reaction. We've learned something that he has that ability, but you can make it up to him. You can go right to him. He cannot reduce your speed. I'm going through like 3 categories of things here. Apologies.
All right. And then I'm using my second action, Booming Blade against him. But first, bonus action to distract with Mage Hand behind him.
Okay. Was it an action to cast haste on yourself?
Yes.
Okay, and then you're using bonus action to attack with dagger. The thing is, to do Booming Blade, you need an action.
So this haste doesn't take the second.
Oh, you're right.
Action.
You have a hasted action.
And I'm not attacking with the bonus action. It's the distraction vein, which is called. Hold on. It's called something. Versatile Trickster. I can use my bonus actions to distract him.
Okay. Go ahead and attack with advantage.
Okay, thank God for advantage. That is going to be a 19 to hit.
Still a D4.
Oh, thank you for reminding me.
19 does not connect, so let's see.
Plus D4, that's 3, 22 to hit.
22 is exactly what you needed.
And then I still get the oh my god, I can't think.
And you
now.
get sneak attack because Rolly is with it. Yeah, Rolly is someone within 5 feet of a combatant.
Where it screws me is I can't really run away. So 2, 2, 2. So 2, 2. And then my action should be 1 more D6.
Racking it up.
So that's actually going to be 19 plus. I think it's 3d8. So 19 plus 12, that is 20.
That's going to be 75 points of damage.
Oh, yeah, I'm like counting this wrong. 75 points of damage.
Yeah, so 19 plus 26 plus 18 plus 12. And then what is your... Do you have any bonuses? Like, I think some weapon damage
Plus-
is like...
That'd be additional plus 4 to that.
Okay, so that's 79 points of damage done to Vargo.
I wish I could move. Unfortunately, that's all I can do, so I'm going to end my turn.
Legendary action before we get to Vera. Yeah. He's going to take a swipe at Rolly. 24 to hit.
Yes, sir.
He is... You see as he strikes down, a white shell, like almost like an opening of his forehead, ejects out, and a shell flings out like a vial. And he's going to infuse this. Oh no, it's on his hand. It's a black one. I'm utilizing the wrong one. Make me a con save.
That'll be 22.
22. All right, you succeed. So it's going to be 29 because you are raging right now, correct?
Correct.
You take 14 points of slashing damage, 5 points of cold damage, and you're going to take half of this. You're going to take 8 points of necrotic damage as a altered arcane spell, sort of a non-arcane spell, Blight, strikes through his weapon. Vera, you are up.
I'm
That
over
was
here
Arcane.
running.
Never mind.
Go ahead.
No. Had a thought.
Spell thief.
It is.
Yep.
It is actually. So it's something again, much like how the drink you drank was sort of an altered spell, it has like these spell effects, but not actually arcane. That's this whole guy's deal.
Why do I feel like you built this guy just to spite me? All my
pretty sure-
tricks have just been knocked down.
Because he probably did.
He probably did. Anyway,
Probably did.
You don't think Jade Rich is smart enough? Vera,
yes, sir.
your turn.
Got a big ask for you. She's gonna kneel down and hold onto her symbol and cast Divine Intervention. And it works because of level fucking 20. Excuse my language.
What are you asking the Dawn Father?
I mean, she's always been smarmy. It's just how Vera is. Not to him. She learned her lesson. She asks for mass heal to everyone here. Except for Vargo, because his ass can die in hell. If I need to word this specifically.
No.
She would like
It's like a
to
genie.
ask for wings on the people that do not have them.
I think that is a fair ask. First of all, I think
And I think probably her full form shows now in casting that.
Gold.
Vera, your own angelic gold wings, not too dissimilar from Solandra. This wings though, definitely more divine in nature. Easel, go ahead and describe to me what you think Easel's wings would be.
Oh, jeez. Part of me thinks they are more like brambles. So something akin to how his horns are very branch-like, instead of the bone structure of like a creature or what you might imagine to be such. It's tree branches or brambles kind of crackling out of him and then connecting it in a sort of like that same sort of sickly color that's like almost radiant but not quite, acting as like the flesh as if between the branches.
Let's see, Solandra, you already have wings, and then Rolly, I think what's very fitting back to you is what we've did at the end of the epilogue of Mostead. Scales along your shoulders form up to your back, and through whatever clothing you wore to keep warm, split open these 2 black dragon wings.
Rawr.
And we have 700 hit points to distribute.
I think it's fair to say I think everyone can go up to full.
Yeah.
I don't think we're hitting over that.
Thank-
Also, another thing that we did last time when we did this ask from Palor is that if your speed is less than 60 flying, it is now 60.
Yep.
Sweet.
Amazing.
And Savannah, since you are hasted, that means you are also, you have 120 feet base for you at the moment.
She's fast as fuck, boy!
And I didn't realize I was telling myself I couldn't move more. I totally could have moved more, but it's okay.
Yeah.
We'll fix it later.
Okay, I think that's my action.
Any movement.
Yeah, I gotta see how far I go. Oh, look at me. I can get right there.
Well, 60 feet from where you're standing.
Oh. Yeah,
So you can get right there.
still good enough. She's just gonna fly on over.
You got it?
Yeah.
Okay.
I think she flies over and she just cracks her neck and she looks at Rolly. Time to get to work.
Wait, does that also mean Moscow get wings?
Yep.
Nice.
Flame Daddy
So,
gets
DM,
wings.
How do I
So,
just...
GM, tell us, what do
Tell us how you
Moscow's
always
wings
wanted
look like?
wings. My gift to you. A
Oh,
DM gift to
I
yourself.
have never thought of Moscow flying. Whenever Moscow's ever taken the flying potion, it's always been like a soft flitter of like sprinkle of alcohol that would lift him up. Like he would like leave a trail as he moved on. I think this one is you see this pearlescent wings of like numerous mixture of cocktail mixes and alchemical components just, and from his hair alights, and you see on the top end of the wings are currently aflame.
Yeah.
You just hear, Vera?
You're welcome. I love you. Get the hell away from that thing.
End of your turn.
Yep.
Legendary action. Hitting Savannah. Natural 20.
No, actually miss.
Natural 20?
Oh.
That's an
Yeah.
automatic hit. Yeah.
Yeah, never mind.
Is this a spell? No, huh? I'm
No,
assuming
he's
vials.
hitting with his blade.
Okay. Well, reaction. Because I
Let's
got
see
that back
what
now.
happened.
So
You're at full hit points at least.
I know I have full health, so it shouldn't be too bad.
okay, so that is going to be 49 points of damage, halved to 24. You're taking 24 points of
Okay.
damage, and roll me a con save.
D4.
Ah, damn it.
That's what Vera does, man. She hits really
Okay.
hard and she buffs the shit out of everybody.
Okay. That's a dirty 20.
Yeah, you keep on. Haste is still holding on.
Okay, thank God.
It's now Vargo's turn. I think he just looks at you and goes, "You don't get a happy ending." And fuck it. He's gonna enhance this. He's gonna use a reaction a bonus action, and do Curse of Exposure. He's gonna enhance it. Put that there. And he's gonna do it to Vera.
Mm-hmm. I'm seeing that one coming.
That's gonna be 27 to hit.
It's
And now the white vial will flick out of his head. So let's go ahead. Make me an intelligence save, by the way, Vera.
Oh, I haven't had to make too many of those. At least I get a D4. I don't think I'm that stupid, but we'll see. Okay. Let's see. What is that? $18?
Not enough.
Didn't think so.
You are incapacitated.
Oh no.
Ooh.
And because he did Rite of Exposure, you take double damage from this.
Hey, Sav, you still have your reaction.
I know, and like I can still react to it, so we'll see what it is first.
Good thing I healed. Or it's gonna be real fun.
Okay.
Funsies.
7. 10 plus 12 plus 15. You take 91 points of damage, a combined between cold, slashing, and psychic.
So can I use my reaction against that?
Yes, you can.
Okay, I have that.
You take 45.
Thank you, Sav.
That was the first strike. He's going to make another strike on you, Vera. This time with advantage because you're incapacitated. Natural 20.
Cool.
cannot-
I'll cloud ruin that
To who? You have to choose someone.
to myself.
Oh, you! Why?
Caleb yelled, yeah!
No! God damn it!
Don't mess with the
He's
cubs.
he's not infusing it because he can't do it again. You take. Oh, wait, I got to do this because you are resistant to some of this.
We also fully healed the barb.
26 points of damage. That's already halved. And you take 11 points of cold damage.
So 37 in total?
Yes.
Okay.
He's about to hit your healer, and then switches to you, Rolly. You take this. You take the blunt of it, and he is bewildered and befuddled because he's never seen you do that before.
Can I do something? I'm gonna maniacally begin laughing.
With dragon wings.
He's going to use part of that multi-attack for an Aether Walk. He is attempting to get out of here.
Quick, someone stop him.
Only half his
wait,
movement.
wait, he moved.
Oh, he did. Roll me damage.
To double checking this. 4. Okay.
4 points of damage.
No.
Oh, got it.
19 points of damage.
19.
Not 4, sir.
I was like, 4. Nothing. Oh man. All right. We're getting close. All right. That's the end of his turn. Rolly.
Laughing maniacally.
Flying.
It's almost unsettling. Salandra, Izol, I'm not sure you guys have ever seen Rolly laugh this way, but he is it's almost as if he's teetering on the brink of insanity. He begins to run towards Critter, because I don't even want to remember what his actual name was. Nor does Rolly care. And mid-run, he's going to activate the Giant Smite rune.
Rolly grows in size.
Enlarge me. Yes! Yes! And, mid-run, he's gonna go right up to Critter, because God doesn't care. And he is going to... I believe was activating these bonus action.
I think it is.
To
It is a
enlarge
bonus
his-
action.
Yeah, bonus action.
Yeah, it is. Okay. Well. All right, cool. I'm gonna go ahead and attack with reckless attack.
Okay, you're gonna roll straight because he's gonna look back at you, and he's gonna use a reaction and enhance it for Blood Curse of the Eyeless, and he's gonna make you blind. So you're gonna have a straight roll. I don't know what I rolled.
Okay.
No.
Yeah,
I'll
go curse
reroll-
his dice,
No!
Caleb.
I'm
Thank
gonna
you.
reroll these.
Good job. Good toddler.
All right. Perfect. This doesn't appear.
I give you a
to
cookie.
That does not say anything about activating it as a bonus action. Perfect. Cool. So yeah, I'll roll it straight.
Roll straight.
First attack is going to be 24 to hit.
24 connects.
Great. Then I'm gonna do a couple of things. I am going to first ask him to do a strength save. Then second, I'm going to activate fire.
That's a natural 1. He's going to use his last legendary resistance to break through that.
Okay. So then I'm going to. Now it has to succeed on a strength saving throw.
Is this for? This
fire
is for.
root.
Right.
So he doesn't get pushed.
Dirty 20.
I think. What is he? Does he save against my strength? I forgot how this works.
I think that would succeed against your strength.
My strength is a 21.
Yeah. I think it's 5 plus 8, which is 18. Or sorry, 13, and then plus your proficiency bonus, which is what at this point?
Oh, it's just 5.
5. So 13 plus 5 is 18.
Okay, so that's 2 would succeed. Okay. He is going to take an extra 2d6 fire damage off of this, but he will not be restrained. He will also take 2d6 fire damage at the start of. Oh no! No, never mind. That does not count.
Yeah, because he's broken out of that.
Yeah, because he's broken out of it. Okay, so let's do the damage for that one, and I'll add the 2d6. 2. I don't have that.
Grinding teeth here.
My house is, or Lady Luck is also set to radiant. By the way.
Go for it.
I'm gonna re-roll that. Oh, well, that's fucked. All right. So that'll be 10, 19, 20. That'll be 20 points of damage.
He's going to use Hemiocraft Transfer and minus 14 from that. He takes 6.
Okay. And then is a straight roll through the entire turn?
It is. Since I've enhanced it, it's for your entire until his beginning of his next turn.
Now, what if I have double advantage?
No, we don't stack that.
Well, no, I'm saying because I actually get advantage from 2 different sources.
Yeah, I know. We don't stack that.
Okay. All right. All right. Well, I'll move on to my next attack. This one's going to be. That's a 20.
Not 20. One other thing I forgot to do, and this is not going to interrupt your turn. Go for it. But at the start of your turn, I forgot to do this.
Oh, crap.
Ah, yes. The water. I forgot about that.
The water.
The water. Yeah. Okay. So that is. Hey, look at that! I actually get a brutal critical. Finally. Yay. Okay. I'm gonna roll some dice here. I feel like the DM now.
So I made macros. I don't want to roll all that. That all set.
Yeah, you're not wrong. It's been a minute since I played this character, so yeah, that's gonna be. I need more d20s.
That's why I have a box. I have a box, a tray, and a bag.
Yep, I'm gonna.
Wait, how many do you need?
I need one more d12.
You wanna come get it?
Just throw it behind you.
I just How about this? How about you just roll it over there?
Good on.
All right, so that means whatever you roll, Temple will go to this damage.
Yeah.
Why is that like the one thing I can't find in here? Hold on.
Because D12s are weird.
Okay, I gotta roll that. That fell off the
I
table.
just found it. Hold up.
Perfect.
You get to add a 10 to that.
God.
This is gonna hurt. This is gonna hurt a lot. Okay. Let's see. We've got. You said 10, right?
Yep.
So 1, 5, 30, 5, 9, 40. 40. Not damn it. I lost it. 49 points of damage total.
Okay, still up, but he's edging on the edging on it.
Cool. All right. Oh, I forgot something. I forgot something. I deal an extra 1d6 to a target on a hit
Because of your Giant's Might.
because of the giants.
But that's not part of your critical hit because that was the second hit.
No, yeah, I know.
So
I know.
just roll me one more d6.
Shouldn't it be 2 because I've hit you twice?
No, it
'Cause I
actually
hit
only
you
affects the first. It only actually hits the first.
Oh,
target.
it's just one? Okay,
Yeah,
cool.
It's once per
Let
turn.
me roll.
I know. I used to play Quinn.
Yeah.
That's right. Add another 6 to that.
All right. Anything else in the tank?
Still laughing maniacally, but this time deeper and louder and more booming because I'm bigger. But that'll be it.
Okay. Solandra, this mechanical creature Vargo is looking shot, is sparking from different ends, has like numerous wounds on it. Vera's frozen right now due to a psychic influence on their mind.
He's
your
not
turn.
a construct, is he?
He is. So you can roll me two more d8s.
Oh, Jesus.
Yeah, I was gonna say.
I forgot.
There's a lot of things that Rolly's adding into it.
Oh my god, I forgot.
God,
I like
how
the whisper.
complicated.
He's not a construct, is he?
That'll be a 10.
Solandra, it's your turn.
Sorry.
Yeah. Here.
Oh.
Yeah, I mean, like, overflowing with radiance and touched by the hand of Palor, the sun god, Solandra has never felt better. So she's going to do her bonus action Archer Beam first. So that is a non-natural 20 to hit.
20 does not hit.
20 does not hit. Okay, and then she will follow up with another sunbeam. She'll Mothra attack this guy and just emit a sunbeam, because she can do this over and over again for the next minute, as long as it takes to kill this guy. And I'm gonna woe his saving throw. Oh no, I'm not. Am I within 30? No, I'm not within 30, so I can't.
Okay. What type of save is this?
Sunbeam. Sorry, I have so much stuff up.
know, it's
This
a
is a
lot.
Constitution saving throw.
Okay.
Solandra, you could move, right?
Oh, she did.
I
did you
could,
move?
but I don't really want to.
Okay, fair.
Yeah.
Fair.
That's going to be a 26.
Okay, 26. Yeah, so it wouldn't have mattered anyway. All right, so he's going to take take half on that. So damage. That's 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21. That would be 27 halved. So what is
13?
that? 18?
27
No, not-
half is 13.
13, yeah. 13 radiant damage on him. Oh, because I missed with the archer, I can add my +5 extra to that one, because it's once a turn with my SMR form.
Okay.
So it is 18 total.
Okay.
Yeah.
Hold on. Okay. You guys have within his new form has taken 193 points of damage. He has 200 HP total. He has 7 HP left. Anything else in the tank, Solandra?
I mean, that's my bonus action and my action, so I can't do anything else.
So just throw me at him. It's fine.
Legendary action. He's going to use his Aether Step. And he is moving out as quickly as he can. Easel, is your turn.
Shoot him with a gun.
Yeah, you hear in your head.
Anything you have, it, anything.
Oh, I have plenty. What would 60-foot radius look like?
I mean, a lot.
How
We're good,
much?
we ain't in it. Jesus.
Jesus
Uh-oh.
Christ.
Okay, never mind.
Yeah.
We're in it. Maybe
can
move
fill
it.
it, you
no,
can move it.
Move it down.
No, I don't care. If
Do it!
do it.
Hold on.
She could.
I have to
I mean,
zoom
he
out
could
for
move it
this.
down.
Yeah, I'm
You're
thinking I'm gonna move it as far down as I can. If it hits me, that's fine. Okay, I think here, where
Okay.
I am.
Okay.
Okay.
It will catch Savannah a little bit. But you can
That's
always move
fine.
it down
That is
one,
totally
and you'll be
acceptable.
fine.
Well, I'll move it down more, so long as it just hits me and this guy.
Okay. Here
I'll
we go.
live with it. I'm gonna cast. Let me double check that this is at least half damage. Yep. At 6th level, I'm going to cast Circle of Death, and he needs to make a con save.
Oof.
Let's go ahead and do a story moment and do above board roll here. So he has a plus 13. $29.
Okay, that does save. He's going to take half of 8d6.
I think this might do it.
So long as I roll not all of 1. Actually, no, it's 8d6, and he has 7 left.
Yeah.
So
So
You could roll all
Easel-
ones.
you
I
can't
would-
roll, but you can also describe to me how you take down Vargo.
actually, I will roll because I am in this sphere, and I do take the damage.
Oh, that's right.
Fair.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So that means you need a con save of yourself?
That's a great question. I don't know. That's not what I meant to do.
Wait, did you just roll?
That's not what I meant to do.
You rolled 7.
You rolled a
I
7.
rolled a 7 on a d8, which is not the correct one. How many d6s do I have? 5. I have 5 d6s, and I'll roll 3 of them again. Do I need to make a con save for myself?
I mean, if you are also affected by this blast, I would think so.
You're healed
Let's
full,
see if I
so
can
I
beat
think
my
you can
own
take
spell
it.
save DC.
It's like doing a fireball within your own space, you know?
I can! I rolled a 15 and it's plus 3! My spell save DC is 17.
You're ready for this. So go ahead and
Okay,
roll that
so-
damage.
We're both taking half damage. The first bit, 10, 17, and I need to roll 3 more.
I don't need
10,
the dice anymore for this.
28,
Yeah, no.
so I only take 14 points of damage. And how I'm going to... I'm not going to really say anything. Easel's not great with words. But there's like a kind of darkness that starts to bubble up and consume his gaze. His eyes quite literally going black as like a black tear rolls down his face, and he reaches his hand out toward that corner to try to avoid hitting his friends. And just this kind of wave of shadowy darkness rolls out and will kind of look like hands grasping at himself and at Critter.
Okay, there we go.
And they start to kind of like grab at its legs and limbs and whatever is left of it until it starts to just pry its way inward and break everything that it can.
The sounds of snaps of metal and bone, pulling of flesh, the removal of wires that shout out with like electrical and arcane energy. The voice box, sort of muffled voice of Vargo. I knew you two were going to be a problem too. So finally, the eyes, golden, darken. The body slumps, torn. Find you all standing as the water, eventually, I'm assuming, working together to stop the flooding. Moscow, sitting up, seeing his wings, grabs Savannah, Rolly, and Virat, brings you in tight. As the wings even enclose you and goes, and just sort of hugs you, the warm hug, and looks over the shoulder to see Easel and Soul and goes, raises! Everyone! Raises!
Wait! No! Our job isn't finished here yet. He came back once. He can come back again.
I'll take
This
care
time-
of that.
We finish it.
What do you do?
I mean, Vera would wait until everybody's out of this cave, and she does have an 8th level left. and she can fly really freaking high and sunburst this shit out of this cave.
You know what? That sounds so cool. Let's do that.
I think
So does that mean we have to kind of swim out of the cave?
Well, no, like
Yeah.
she would wait for you guys to go out, make sure.
we'll have a flash forward moment where everyone is out of the cave and we see Vera at the entrance holding a finger out, and in a moment you just see light emitting from the cave entrance, and portion of this like cave, like or of this cliffside just crumbles.
I think I'd disintegrate it, but for flavor, can I like? I don't know if she's strong enough. Rolly's freaking huge, but she's pretty strong. Can I just like drop Rolly on it? Cause like pick him up and let him go with the dragon wings.
Oh my god, yes! Oh my god, yes! Oh my god, yes!
We see you.
I will be honored to be your meteor. Yes.
We see a Rolly meteor.
Too, it's just like, let's just go.
Yeah.
Let them do this.
Standing out in the cold, shivering after the explosion of Rolly falling, and the crumble and loss of this laboratory. Threats of adventure, antagonists linger on, but today, I think it's confirmed that out of all those lingering threads, one of them have been snipped, as Vargo currently lie in rubble and sundered with ash, is currently gone. And perhaps will rejoin the Griffins in the future, as the threat of one Dr. Jaderich still exists. But for now, as you currently stand in Mirrorbite, cold, freezing, tired, that might be tomorrow's problem. As I think looking to Seoul for a nice warm fire, looking to Moscow for a nice warm drink, and just maybe looking for another teleport from Easel for a nice warm teleport to a warm bed. I think that's all needed.
I got that covered.
Any last lingering thoughts before we end today's story?
One. Rolly needs help getting up. He pulled his back.
Getting older.
I mean, we're to recall them to the cabin.
That's how you get home.
I have a 6th level.
All together with Vera, and you are brought to Vera's home with a word of recall. Less cold. It's still cold, still snowy, but it's not as... It's in the kingdom, so it's not as cold. Thank you, everyone, for joining us for Magic at Mostead Reconstruction. This will not be the last of the 3 Griffins. Thanks for joining us.
+2.
That's
Plus our new members!
Bye.